Hello there guys, how's everybody doing today? You got yourself a sick wrench, Chris Brown, congratulations. What's up? So we have Metaphors in here, so hype, Abdullah Khan, how's everybody doing tonight? Affliction, Zagbird, HFK Gaming, the first one in here. And yeah, here we are. Like, wait 1 second guys, I forgot to switch off the second set of lights, so one moment. And right, and back we are. So today we're just gonna be carrying on with Uncollected using our 4 stars. And just gonna have some chill time on Sunday afternoon before the whole madness of working week begins again. So for today's stream I'm actually gonna have Metaphors on call, so let's give him a ping straight up here right now. Belly Buddha Raid. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Matt? How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Relaxing on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit.
What's going on, Billy D?
So yeah, we're gonna do a quick bounty mission before we start the Uncollected and the more serious stuff.
Nice. Who do you have so far for your best counters for Torch?
Anything, just don't get hit.
Yeah.
Last stream, at the end of the stream, after a few beers, I did it with rank 3 Colossus.
Jeez.
Hey, what's up, Heisey? How are you doing? Hope everything is well.
Yeah, I did one where I went in for a bounty mission with some 4 stars, and I went in with like Blade, Ghost Rider, Trinity, all that, and Ghost Rider for some reason like lights him up right away. He gets like,
oh, it's all Mystic champions. Every single Mystic champion.
Alright.
Never ever use Mystic champions against that dude.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
That's it, because he classes all Mystic champion damage as energy damage, and every time he gets energy damage, he gets like the temperature up and stuff.
Ooh, it's pretty interesting. You think he's going to be any good on offense, defense for war?
I think because of that ignite mechanic, he's gonna be that one champion you can kind of bring in for a really hard fight and... Uh-oh, we messed up there. But yeah, I think he's gonna be answer to some problem fights. Like, you can bring him in, right, you have him stacked, and because then you can use that pre-fight ability when he starts already all jacked up and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he might be able to do something really cool in war. So you can also reverse that healing, or at least lessen it, so technically he should be good for buffet and masochism as well.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, at least he'll have some uses. It's pretty good. What do you think of Annihilus so far, too?
I haven't paid him much attention. Majority of people say he's kind of poop. He might be annoying on defense.
Yeah, I feel like with his build-up, he could be a decent attacker for like longer fights. Like LOL style option. Like, we have enough of those already, but another possibility. Ilax Skills says Russian peen. That's it. That's all he said.
Russian peen. I don't even know what peen means, so.
What's going on, Abdullah? What's going on, Owen? Good luck, Abdullah, man. I hope you get a tech that you could use that 5-star gem on. So you're getting good with Ghost, man? Enough practice?
I'm decent-ish.
All right. I remember seeing the, you did like the one, your first war fight with her, you were doing just like parry heavy technique. It's kind of funny. But you look comfortable with her now.
Yeah, well, I did it because like I'm still the kind of player, especially in war and stuff, that prefers better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Ilak wants to know if you and your boyfriend got back together. He heard you broke up.
It should be fine. He like texted me online. I texted him back. It's all cool. It's like nothing to kind of like.
Yeah, Friday nights get kind of crazy.
Yeah, so
For sure. Uh,
I'm not
Abdul,
also the kind of guy to hold a grudge for like ever, so I'm not particularly bothered.
nah, that's good, man.
This isn't kind of like, I don't know, The Bachelor or some other reality TV show. So
Yeah, drunken banter. Exactly, Ilak. Exactly. But Abdullah, I kind of agree. A nihilist does look a little like a Lego toy.
I like that though.
I do too. I think he looks really cool, man. I like his animations.
Chris, I didn't officially raid. Well, screw you, Chris. Then screw you. I thought your buddies.
It's like the half-assed raid.
Hey, what's up, Sujal? How are you doing, mate? What else you have? Somebody asked about rank. Can you read that question? Because somebody asked who to rank. There was
Oh,
something about
uh,
Hyperion or.
yeah, I got you. Who should I rank first? Rank 5, Awakened Hype, or Unawakened Sparky or Sim Supreme? He likes all three.
All of them are awakened?
Just Hype is Awakened. Sparky and Sim are Unawakened.
Do Hype then. Sim is a niche champion. If it's like one of your first rank 5s, I don't recommend him at all. Hype is like overall powerhouse. Sparky is like a bit too fragile for my liking, and especially if he's an awakened. So I'll go Hype. I
Yeah,
have a rank 5 Hype. I really like him. Who's on
um,
stream? It's Metaphors. I'm sure in a second he's going to post a link to his own channel. He's also one of our fellow streamers from the community. He was nice enough to kind of help me out and be the first person on Skype call on my stream ever.
Ooh,
So,
I didn't know that. I feel so honored.
and yeah, so if you post your link on the chat, I will also post it in. I will paste it in the description straight up, so people can find you afterwards.
Yeah, I threw it in there.
Rangjal, I would rank 5 Captain Infinity War if you can get him to decent Sig. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have like a really high Sig for that captain. Because the captain, the reason I like him is not because he can dish out decent damage. There are plenty of people who can do that. The things I like about Captain is that he has high block proficiency and you can kind of fine tune him the way you need him to work. Like the abilities that are most important for specific situations. But for all that to work, you need Captain.
Yeah, the situational utility is really, really good because he could do. I mean, he could do some things that other champs can do, but you can kind of control what he does. I think that's really neat. Let's see.
Alright,
And
then let's post that stuff in the description.
do we really have to do all the negative zone difficulties? Abdullah, man, it's worth it. I mean, you could skip like the lower ones, but what do you think, KT? The rewards aren't great lower, but
I don't know, I don't do them. I just do the top
I,
3.
yeah, I've been doing them, but still, I'm still building too. You're pretty established as far as like roster and stuff like that, so I got to get all these guys to max sig ability. Ooh, TRD, the real deal wants to know. He's eyeballing and thinking of ranking Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier, what's your thoughts?
Don't. I mean, he's cool champ and all, but he's available as a 6-star. And like, and first, that's the thing is, his awakening ability is good, but not all that good. The things that makes him really great is the Killmonger synergy, right?
Yeah,
And he's like one of the dead 6-stars many people already have. And like rank 4 him as a 5-star, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I just can't, like, that's fairly off-putting because he's like a god tier champion, right? He's available as a 6-star. So I wouldn't. Anyways, let's get in this Uncollected and see how much we have left.
word. Who are we gonna be using today?
Some random force slash. I'll figure it out along the way. Probably some Quake.
I love watching you play Quake, man.
It has been that difficult after this update. It's either I have gotten rusty or something's changed with timing. I'm gonna need to like relearn that whole thing.
Yeah, well, it's not great, but
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll manage. You adapt pretty quick, man.
yeah, I don't complain. That's the thing. Don't complain and carry on. Wait, is the music running in background at all or not?
I can't hear it. Well, actually, I can't hear it on the call, but I'm not watching. Like I'm watching the stream on mute, so I don't know.
Guys, can you hear the music? Okay, it should be on now. You hear it now, right? Because I kind of maxed out. No music. That's annoying. Now it is. Okay, fair enough. If it is now there in background something, that's cool.
Alright. Neat. Let's see. But he has Power Drain, Incinerate, Armor Break, Bleed. Yeah, but Chris, I mean, I think the big thing was that he's available as a 6-star. Like me, I took up my 5-star only because I had a 2015 rank up gem. You know what I mean? Without that, I probably wouldn't have bothered with him either. There's better skill champs.
What's up, Damian Clausen? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for checking in. First time here, so hopefully you're having a good time. Moochie Main, Owen Kellen, Billy D, all of you guys, thank you so much for being in here.
Alright, Sujal's going to sleep. 1 a.m.
Oh, that's a good time to go to bed then, mate.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
Here's my
Alright, let's see. Chris Brown, I'm going to scroll up and see. No music, I hear it. Alright, he hears it now. I really like him. If his power drain was more consistent, he'd be a lot better.
Yeah, there is a synergy that increase his power gain, but that's a bit annoying. Also, the thing I don't like about him is that his SIG level doesn't increase your power gain chance, just like it just increases the amount he power drains. So I think if his SIG worked other way around, he would be a much better champion. Hey, what's up, Ham 2020? How are you doing, mate? Yeah, so Meta here is today to kind of question me, read out the chat questions, and question me himself. So while I play, because I don't want to get wrecked too hard today. So
yeah, we're gonna try to keep up. I'm used to keeping up with like 20 people in chat on mine. 54 is gonna be, and it's growing. So this might be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll keep it going. Abdullah, you actually bring up a point to a question that I kind of wanted to ask. You said it's time to dust off all the thick boys for Variant 2, get the Hulkbusters out. KT, I wanted to ask you, because I know I asked you about my rank up to rank 5 before. I don't have any rank 5 extra larges. I got 2 rank 4s, but I do have a Cosmic Gem that I could use on Venom for rank 5. What do you think?
I think Venom at rank 4 is going to help you heaps as well, and if you're not completely sold on ranking him, you shouldn't do it for a single quest either. I think that's a big mistake people are going to be making. Okay, if you're completely stripped and everything is rank 3 and stuff like that, then fair enough, get some to rank 4, but to rank 5, because of variant, and to have it done slightly cheaper, and then potentially live with a champion that
not
enjoy looking at, then that's a kind of fairly big no-no for me.
Fair enough. Who are you going to be using? I know you have like some good rank 5 extra larges.
And Apu does bye-bye, have a good day, you too, mate. And who am I going to be using? Like, I mean, I have a lot of big, not a lot, but I mean, probably comparatively speaking to average player, I'm fairly spoiled for choice. Since I like running suicides a lot, I'm sure that Sentinel is going to be a great help.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be one of the better champs for it.
Yeah, and Osama, yeah, don't worry about it, dude, it's fine.
Yeah, what up, dudes? What's up, KT? Have no problems with Super. You two were just drunk, Osama. Yeah, man, that was crazy.
But anyways, yeah, so Sentinel, by the way, we need to reread that particle protector, like full description, because I think large champions get significant, like, XL champions are like the best ones, but large champions are still quite usable, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I think as far as, because I know the nodes are going to be different for each one, but I know that the size matter ones, you can't be glanced on like heavy or specials, or mediums for large, and then like medium champs just heavy and special, so they'll still be usable. But like particle protector, that's a rough one. I threw a special 2 with Domino at 80% health and she just died. It was nuts.
Oh, you remember it? Because I don't really remember everything about it, the particle protector thing, but I know the large champions are still gonna be cool. So you still have, you know, like Hyperions, and Morningstar might be great help with her, like if you can build up the souls and stuff. Yeah. Then you still have Omega, Hyperion, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, of course. OG Gary, what's going on, man? KT Lewis Hallett wants to know, is Archangel worth rank 4 as a 4-star unduped?
No. Yeah, no, sorry. Like Archangel, he's like a bit tricky one, especially as a 4-star, because he does good damage compared to most champions. But the reason why people still say everywhere basically that Archangel is still worth a rank up is because of that defensive ability accuracy reduction and that heal block. Because Archangel is one of those few, let's say, select 10 4-stars that I would absolutely recommend everybody has like a maxed out version as a 4-star if you don't have them as a 5-star. Because they will be useful. Champions like Archangel, like Void, and like some others, regardless of what content you are clearing so far, have been extremely useful.
Yeah, they counter specific things. Let's see, Hamp 2020. A couple times a week, man. I only stream my full-time job. Like I stream when I can, so it's usually like 3 to 5 times a week, depending on my schedule. Abdullah wants to know, what do you think the new variant going to be easier than the first one?
I reserve my judgment. It could swing either way. Kabam might show us mercy because we're going to be basically broken down to using champions that we really don't enjoy using. And the difference in between last variant and this one is that in last one essentially we had the ability to work with our entire rosters. Fair enough, they were split by like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. But this variant essentially prohibits us from using significant portion of our more commonly used champions flat out together, right?
Yeah.
So, that being said, Kabam might show us some mercy and make it easier, just because we're not gonna have the ability to use our ghosts, dominoes, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think
I don't expect Kabam to be the company that kind of like is in touch with their player base and realizes that. So I think it's gonna be pretty much exactly as difficult as the last variant was, with the difference that it's gonna be different rosters required.
Yeah. I think one of the other things that worries me a little bit too is like for the last variant, we didn't have like Thing, Havoc, Sinister, where you kind of like want certain champs that are counters for them, and they're just not in that size category.
Yep. And what's up, Thanos? How are you doing, mate? Always a pleasure seeing the streams. And about that size category thing as well. But they did the same thing to us last time, because we wanted counters for specific things and we just didn't. They weren't the right classes.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. But I know you think variant's fun.
I think variant's fun. I think I'm gonna have a great time exploring it the first time, and then possibly doing some stuff with 4-stars in there, and that's all cool.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I'm excited to see it drop and see what the nodes look like. Yes, Chris Brown, I am. Talon, it only takes one, man. It only takes one for a meta bomb. What's going on, Thanos? Welcome. Let's see. Me and LaFleur have the same voice. Osama, I'm not offended. I like Chris LaFleur. Let's see. Danny Mjolnir says, I just pulled the 5-star Thing from getting one of the feature crystals. He's not awakened, so in turn I have 2 options for rank 5. Thing or Symbiote Supreme. What would you guys' choice between the two be?
Thing or Sim Supreme? It's actually quite tough one.
I'm assuming both unduped because he just pulled it, unless he has a gem for him.
Okay, if both of them are unduped, definitely Sim Supreme.
Oh, my fault. He said he's now awakened. Thing's now awakened.
Oh.
So they're probably both awakened.
Okay, honestly, I'd still probably go Sim Supreme.
All right, let's see.
Deadpool boss rush. Why Sim Supreme? Because
yeah,
I find both of them to be fairly quirky and peculiar characters, and Thing is definitely a niche character, same as Sim Supreme is, but I think that you just have more fluent, kind of easy time playing Sim Supreme, because the matchups he's good for, he's a fucking beast, or there's nothing special you need to do about him. He needs no synergies, he needs no nothing. You take him in, like you have a problem node that Sim Supreme can answer, that's it, you take in Sim Supreme and you walk away from that fight 20 seconds later and kind of happy about it, right? The thing, I mean, Thing can do a lot of interesting things, but there's always some build-up, there's always some catch, there's some different playstyle, stuff like that. So generic answer, unless you're in love with Thing and like can play it perfectly, I'd go Sim Supreme.
All right. Deadpool boss rush was probably the most fun boss rush I ever did. How many boss rushes have there been?
There have been like 4 or 5. All of them are like
Really?
fairly straightforward. At least 3, I think. But yeah, this one also had the worst rewards. So this one only had 1 4-star crystal. Normally there was like some 5-star shards and 4-star crystal and some other stuff, like few units and things.
Yeah. Real quick, Tiernan Brunty wants to know: is there any champions that I should want for Act 5?
Any what?
Any champs that he should want specifically for rank or for Act 5?
Act 5? Act 5 is dominated by Blade for the most part, especially 5.4. Well, because Act 5 is such a big piece of content, there are many champions you want for Act 5. Rank 4 Starlord is a huge help in 5.3. Blade destroys pretty much all of 5.4. Then 5.2, that's quite early, and many champions can work there, and I don't think you need anything specific for it, because, yeah. And 5.1 was that easy, nothing to worry about.
You know, DeMason says, I saw a video of Electro beating Boss Rush on auto fight.
Ooh, look who's in the house. Sorry, how Super Gaming just donated $10.
Nice. What up, Soups?
So he must be lurking somewhere about here. What's up, Super? How are you doing, mate? Let me just change it to Super Gaming.
All right. Hanach wants to know, KT, wasn't Uncollected only 5-star defenders except for the boss? Why is it all 6 stars now? Not that it's hard, but rewards should be increased.
If the PI hasn't changed, star level does not matter whatsoever, I think. And hey, Super showed up in the chat as well, so hey, what's up, dude? How are you doing, mate? But yeah, anyways, what difference does it make there? 4-star, 5-star, 6-stars? They have their like secret abilities disabled in story quest anyways, right? There could be 10 stars, like so long as the PIs are the same, like dude, just chill. Like there's not a big difference.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get an upgrade to rewards eventually?
Probably. Like, I mean, they eventually upgrade all the rewards, just how long is it gonna be the wait? Like, or they might, I doubt they're gonna add another difficulty, because like that would be getting like redundant. Like, I mean, there are like 5 already.
Yeah.
But the point is like they will probably at some point maybe amp up the damage and rewards. I mean, like so long as the difficulty is staying the same. I don't know. Uncollected rewards I think are already really good compared to majority of the game's rewards.
Yeah, they are very, very good. Let's see, let me catch up a little bit. Danny Mjolnir says thanks for the words of wisdom. He does love his Sim Supreme. Manny Singh, dude, my 4-star crystal opening been trashed. My last 3 4-star crystals, pure Iron Man, Deadpool, X-Force, and today I got Gambit. And including these 3, I only have 5 4-star champs in total.
Well, Manny, here's one thing, right? If you play this game, get used to disappointment more so than you can recognize. Sometimes, in endgame, for instance, I think there have been periods of 3 to 4 months, and me playing endgame, I open a lot of crystals, right? There have been times that go past by 3, 4, 5 months where I don't get single good champion, usable champion. Okay, maybe I gotten something that I already had and was duped and just didn't care about, but basically, the longer you play this game, the more crap pulls you're gonna get. If you can't deal with that, this isn't the game for you. Because statistically, like let's say 9 out of 10 crystals you open, you're gonna get something you don't like, you don't want, you already have, or you get pissed off about. There's only that 10% chance that you're gonna get something that you're happy about and that's gonna put a smile on your face.
Yeah, it is a whole load of disappointment. Some people have good luck, some people don't, but it's all luck, baby. All right, let's see. Unofficial Kabam Mike did the boss. Oh, he's the one that did the boss rush with Electro. That's too funny, man. Let's see. There was another question up here. Super, congratulations. He can finally evade Human Torch.
Super can finally wear Human Torch. Nice one.
This takes a couple of practice.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it took me long to learn it as well, but it's one of those peculiar ones because the timing on the last hit is faster than you think it would be.
Yeah.
So you need, like, whatever speed you evade the first 3 projectiles depends on your distance, but then the last one you essentially need to evade straight away.
Yeah. What's going on, Cole? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Chris says, Manny, can't be said, or you can't be mad, you're super early on, have a 4-star AA. That's pretty
true.
good.
If Manny was a guy who asked the question for rank 4 AA, unduped, if you have 5 4-stars and you have AA, then you shouldn't even be asking, rank him up, dude.
Yeah. Doing pretty well if you got an AA in your first 5. Let's see. Danny Mjolnir. I don't think there will be an upgrade, but they might add Cavalier. They really need to reduce the energy for normal and master. Or normal and heroic, you mean? Maybe. Reduced energy costs would be nice. I know they hit Act 4 with it. Help some of the newer players advance quicker.
Rank 5, Corvus Glade, Hyper Ghost, Low Mall, hard choice. Honestly, it depends what you need in the game. If you have like Labyrinth done and you're not bothered about that, that's Corvus. Because Corvus just melts so much content. I mean, so can Ghost. But Ghost you kind of like need to be on the ball more so. Right, when you're playing it and you need to practice it more. And overall, I think Corvus is kind of like a bloody pile driver, dude. You just pick him up, you do his things. There's nothing special about him. Like, you don't need to play in any particular kind of different way. Maybe just shorten your combos to medium, light, medium, stuff like that. And for most part, you're gonna get majority of Corvus's utility out playing, just kind of like easy, kind of going. That's why I love Corvus, for instance. When I'm doing Uncollected, like obviously now I'm using 4-star champions, but when I'm doing it with Corvus and I'm doing Uncollected, it feels like I'm doing like heroic. And Ghost is cool, I love Ghost, but I think Corvus comes first for me. I'm Camp Corvus.
Yeah, I agree. He's a ready-to-go champ, man. You just put the microwave dinner in the microwave and you're good to go. No cooking involved. KT, have you noticed the difference in the timing of the Human Torch in Uncollected and the bounty missions?
No.
I have not either. Let's see. LaFleur took 18 months to pull AA. Don't apologize, Danny. It's all good, man. Let's see. Use generic from Act 5 on Void, ? Have a ton of SIGs saved. DeMason I wants to know.
Yeah, Void is one of those champions that I suspect it's going to be useful for really long amount of time. And if you got generic, so you have finished Act 5. Still, I probably would. Like, when it comes to Awakening Gems, I'm just kind of always telling people, if you use a champion, if you like playing the champion, go for it. Like, dude, don't think what everybody else is saying. Like, don't use generic on this or that isn't good enough. Because nothing is going to be good enough to some people's standards, right? If you like the champion, if you like playing it, go for it. The game is going to go on, you're going to use that champion, and eventually you're going to get another gem for the next champion you need. There's no point in like overbaking it.
Bearded Ruckus, I think you already know what the answer to this question is going to be, but I'm going to ask it anyway. KT, who do you think is better value for content, Sim Supreme or Quake?
Quake is the best value for content in the game, hands down. Like, I genuinely do believe Quake is like one of the top 3 champions in the game if you play her.
She just takes a lot of practice, guys. Yeah. You know, I know you're on his channel right now, but KT's got an amazing video on Quake style where he actually shows his hands and how he, you know, kind of holds the device. And that was a lot of help to me personally, you know, practicing with her too. And I'm getting
seeing you're getting better.
All right, let's see. Chris Brown, you meant the special too. I think still Human Torch, no difference between the bounties and the. I think it's just maybe because he starts off with a special 2 and Uncollected. That it's a little bit different. Let's see. Yeah, be like Super and use a mutant gem on your 5-star red Cyclops. Did Super really do that? Oh my god.
That's what I heard as well.
Oh man. All right, let's see. Cole got a 6-star cat beer today. First of all, Cole, congratulations. That's awesome. Could rank 2 him, but I don't know if a rank 5 5-star Void would be better or not. So 6-star Beardo or to rank 2 or 565 Void.
Void. Because Void is a universal character. 5 stars have easier access to 6 stars, so they're going to be easier to max him. And again, Beardo, he's, in my eyes, he's kind of like C plus, B minus character and duped. He has good damage, but he has like no power gain stuff in there and things like that. So that great damage, like that people are raging about at level 2, it's not all that easy to get to. That's one thing. And second thing is he loses most of his utility without his signature. As a 6-star, realistically, how long do you think it's going to take you to max sig him? Ages, probably a year, even playing endgame, right?
I'd say even Cole. I have a 565 Void, and he could do almost anything. He just does it a lot slower than some of the more gratifying champs that are just like crushing stuff.
Yeah, I have seen some stuff in Void in Labyrinth. He actually did really good, especially with that Killmonger synergy when he heals.
Yeah.
Because those long fights, you can be kind of like really sloppy and still do fine.
All right, let's see. We got a little humble brag coming in from Big. My first 3 4-stars were Iceman, Sparky, and Carnage. My 5 stars right now are Domino, Gwen, Corvus, Thorax, and Gwenpool. Now I have well above 54 stars. That's pretty good luck, man.
Well,
pretty
you're
good.
winning the game then.
Yeah, no kidding. Danny Mjolnir, I still don't have 4-star Void on my main, and he was the second 4-star I got on my little account a few days ago. That's kind of always how it works out, I guess. I hear that about a lot of people's mini accounts. Let's see. KT, how soon do you see the Prestige race blowing up again? When can we rank 3 or sooner? For 6 stars, some top whales already have very high sig 6 stars.
I think the Prestige race is going to be like important, but before I talk about Prestige races, I want to see what happens with Season 10 of AW. Right? That's
buffing up rewards and stuff.
Yeah. Because all the Prestige race and all those Prestige racing people might kind of eat that chow soon with the next season of AW. Because what I think the direction Kabam is going to, they want to kind of completely segregate the alliances that focus on AQ and AW. Like, we already have some really high prestige alliances that just can't handle AW, and they don't, right? And I think that's how it's going to look like, and there's going to be part of alliances that are focusing on AQ and part that are focusing on AW. So prestige race is going to be something that individual alliances is going to decide together, and I think with that a lot of alliances are going to kind of break up, and there's going to be like quite a bit of changes going on.
It'll also be pretty interesting to see where the first, because I don't think it's too soon, but it'll be interesting to see where the first place that they throw T5 class fragment crystals into, or T5 class fragments, because my guess would be AQ, but probably down the road after Season 10.
Uh-oh, we messed up. I still think it's going to be AW.
Think so? Could be.
Uh-oh.
Season 10 is going to be definitely interesting to see what the rewards are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, what I want to wait for.
Alright, let's see. That's a good question, because I actually just got one myself, Siddharth Chadari. Is unduped 5-star Omega worth rank 4? Many people are suggesting rank him, but I don't find him that good unduped. I would much rather rank up my Iron Man Infinity War to rank 4 Blade and She-Hulk.
I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. I just hate those characters that are ghosted themselves unduped, and I hate ranking them. It's kind of like that damage he gets from his signature ability is like the most iconic thing about the character. And whenever I have like unduped characters that have ranked up and that needs to be duped, I just feel sad and a bit dead inside. Like, obviously not as bad in a sense, but it's just not a pleasant experience to use a champion that you know could be, let's say, 3 times better than he is just because you haven't duped him.
Yeah, alright, we're getting a little behind here. Let's see. I remember seeing some whose first 5 stars included Domino and Awakened Star-Lord and a Corvus. That's crazy, Chris Brown. Do you guys think, Biddy wants to know that at SIG 80, rank 2 has more prestige than a SIG 200 565?
Sorry, who what?
Biddy wants to know if you think that at SIG 80, a rank 2 6-star would have more prestige than a 565 SIG 200.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Maybe for a few characters, depending how their prestige scale, because some champions have a huge prestige spike at the beginning of the awakened levels and then hardly go up. As an instance, Morningstar, like 60 Morningstar is one of the like top end signatures. Like if you compare everything that's at 660, and then she hardly increases afterwards, because every champion has a different kind of like this prestige increase slope. So that might be the case for a few characters, but definitely not for the majority.
All right. Bearded Ruckus. Oh, Super was like, in my defense, I thought I was quitting. He's getting like a little burnt out, needed a break. Bearded Ruckus did something similar. Thought he was quitting the game. Used a skill rank 3 to 4 gem on old school Black Panther. That's a shame. What's going on, Lizzer? Welcome to the stream. Lizzer. All right.
At least that's how I call him, and he has never complained.
Nice. No, T5CC will come from war. More money for them from war. That's a good point, especially with like the buffed up nodes that we saw in the beta. Let's see.
And I wanted to say about, I do generally believe that war should have relatively and comparatively higher rewards, because war is money and skill based. AQ is essentially money based. That's it.
Yeah. Let's see. Malik Panchal. Cap Infinity War, Omega Red, Ghost Rider, Blade, 6-star Corvus, rank 2. Third rank 5 suggestion. I have Domino and Aegon rank 5 already. So we're looking at Cap Infinity War, Omega, Ghost Rider, and Blade. Or rank 2, 6-star Corvus.
Cap Infinity War, Omega, Ghost Rider, Blade. I'd go with Omega. Because if you have Domino and whatever else, you still need something immunities. Omega has great damage utility and some immunities.
Well, there you go. Fills your gaps, hit some holes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you really need to kind of focus on with your initial rank ups, is that you fill your kind of like roles in the game. It basically ignores the classes for the most part, but you need to basically make sure you have some immune champs, you have some great damage output champs, you have some power control or something of the sort, because those kind of like are the sets that answer most of the new nodes, most issues in the game, and you want to have as diverse options there as possible. Let's say it's all cool having Ghost, Corvus, Sparky, Star-Lord and all that ranked up, but if none of them have like your power gain or immunities, you can be shafted once the content that requires it comes along. So you kind of need to think a bit ahead and strategically that you want to cover as many immunities as you can. You want to have something that is great long-term damage, you want something that has great burst damage, some power control, and then you can go and pick and choose how you want, what you prefer.
Alright, makes sense. Let's see. Got as my 4th 5-star Aegon. I was pretty surprised. That's a pretty good pull, Nicholas. Pretty good pull. Lizard says, yeah, exactly. They said they want war to be the most competitive game mode, and I'm sure it will be very soon again. Still kind of is for some alliances. Let's see. Biddy says, Human Torch looks so sick. I said right after Thing came out that when Human Torch comes out, he'll be the ultimate Incinerate champ, being able to incinerate immune champs. And behold, I was right. I know that was a pretty popular opinion going around. Be Kind Rewind, we got a real question here. Would you 565 a duped rank 4 Black Widow Sig 160?
Me, personally? Probably. Yeah, probably I would.
I would,
but for me, it is largely just because of the Thing boss issue.
She would wreck them.
Yeah, she can wreck the things, and Thing bosses are quite annoying, and then there's obviously some other things she can do. And that fact that 5-star has a higher percentage than a 4-star has, so she's more reliable as well. So yeah, I probably would.
All right. I'm in the same camp as you, man. I would definitely, and I've said it to people before, if I ended up pulling her somehow, she'd be a rank 5 option for sure. Oh, we got some kind words from William. He just wanted to say thanks, KT, for the LOL runs with Aegon. He's got 4 pats done now.
That's awesome, William. Like, finish that stuff up, dude. I'm sure with Aegon you can just mince through it. Ankush is here and Black Magic. What's up, guys? Just passing before sleep. Thank you very much, dude. And hope you have a good night's sleep and a productive Monday morning.
Yeah, man. Chris Brown. This is kind of a funny question, but we'll see. Deadpool, X-Force, Red Cyclops, 90 Cyclops, and Red Magneto. Which should I take to rank 2 as a 6-star? Chris.
What was that? Deadpool, X-Force?
Yeah, Red Cyclops, Blue Cyclops, and Magneto. Oh.
Rank 2. I'd go with Deadpool, X-Force, dude, honestly.
I gotta be honest, I have him as a 6-star, and his bleeds are insane.
Yeah, exactly. I'd go with Deadpool, X-Force, because... Just because, dude, like, all of those are junk options. You might as well pick one.
Yeah, I still have faith, man. I believe that Magneto will get a good buff eventually. Uh-oh. We're down. We're up.
We're down. What the hell?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
We're back. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Not everybody, but I have seen many people struggle with that.
Yeah. I've had it a few times. Oh, Walter, dude, I feel your pain, man, and I'm sure a lot of the chat has too. KT, 3 weeks ago, I used an Awakening Gem on my 5-star Corvus. Today, I pulled him from a crystal.
We've all been there, mate. We all have been there. I did the same thing with Ghost. I ranked up Ghost to rank 4, used the gem on her, and duped her like a week later. Also, Alex, yes, I would use exactly the same team with 565.
Yeah, it's rough. Chris Brown goes, Biddy, it will probably be marked as a bug once he's released as a playable champ. I'm assuming you're talking about the Human Torch incinerating the immunes.
That's probably... Actually, I kind of expect that to happen. I'll be honest.
That's too funny. Yogesh, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Must go take care. Danny Mjolnir, thanks for the questions and hanging out, man. Appreciate your time here. Let's see. Is Emma Frost good as my third 5-star rank 5 for double immunity? Greetings from Germany, says Flori Doring.
Yeah, Emma could fit that role in well. Decent, why not? I mean, she's a quirky character. I haven't played around her too much, but yeah, why not? Because she's kind of immune to everything if you play her a certain way.
Yeah, making sure you keep that the diamond form up. I mean, there's better double immune champs, but it depends on who you got, really. Let's see. Alex42. Yeah, what's up, Alex? I haven't seen you in a little while, man. KT1. If you had a 565 Aegon, would you use the same synergy team that you used for your 4-star?
Yeah, I already replied to that. Yes, I would. Because you don't need any attack boost, really, with Aegon, and that synergy team that they used essentially just kind of like lets you survive for ages, even making mistakes, and you can just you can get out so much more from one revive with that synergy team. So yes, I would.
All right. Chris LaFleur, I'm going to have to take my 4-star Aegon up to rank 5 and watch those vids, Atis. I will do LOL and you can watch me rage.
Honestly, I hope you do. You're going to have such a good time. Like, dude, I promise you, I was having a blast mincing through. You know what's the most satisfying thing about playing that Aegon and LoL? It's all them unblockables and all them crits, and you can just watch people. Like, when you see so many yellow numbers, it's just something warm and fuzzy happens inside. Like, if everything's crit, right? That's cool. It's the same thing why Corvus is popular. There could be a champion that hits as hard as Corvus under the same kind of set of circumstances, right? And if those wouldn't be crit hits, people wouldn't like it as much as they do now.
No, it's definitely very satisfying. Let's see. Make sure I do it by the bottle. My shop price will be more than Bob's, though. We got a hashtag Buff Magneto. I'm with you, Super. I'm with you. Biddy, I'm at the gym right now, but like your stream is just too good, even with the bit of lag. I'm not seeing any lag. I'm watching on mute right now.
We had a slight issue a minute ago with video output. It popped, but it went back to normal now, so it should be fine.
All right. Sup KT, sup Meta, yo, sup Chris. He's not on call. It's just me and KT here. But what's up, Triz? How's it going, man?
Oh, what's up, Triz Gaming? And we also have Jan Trunechka. That's a peculiar second name. Trunechka. But anyways, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're having a good time.
All right. Billy D, you put that picture on Twitter? That's too funny, man. He made a good picture of Fark's head on another body. He does some good edit work, Billy D. I love it. Let's see. Welcome, Jan Trunechka. How's it going? Jan? Let's see. Legacy used a generic on Corvus, then pulled him next opening. It's heartbreaking, man, anytime it happens. Let's see. Bearded Ruckus wants to know when Chris is doing LOL. I'd like to know as well. You're going for Torch, Biddy? Awesome. Probably up like 15 million for the 4-star. Let's see if we got any questions in here. Comedy and rage, yeah. It's definitely going to be a healthy mix of both if Chris does the LOL, man. I'm not going to lie. That's something I'll be on for.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would love to see that.
Yeah. Jan Trunechka says, hi from Czech Republic. Nice. It's over from the area that you're from.
1 second. This is going to be funny. So Chris Brown donated $10 and 1 penny, so he's officially the top lad of the stream now.
Penny King. The penny wars begin.
Yeah. Let me just put it up there. I think it came with a message as well, so let me just check that one out. And yeah, let's put Chris Brown up there with 10:01.
Nice. Let it begin. All right, let's see.
Cheeky monkey. He always does that.
Yeah, I love it though. It's funny. I'm trying to think of who's. They're always going back and forth in like ILAC stream. I think the Penny Wars. It's too funny, man. But it's a thing, and it's competitive, man. Until someone comes in, like sometimes even UKT come in and you're just like, oh, here's $50. Go. Let's see. Thanos, same goes for Jugs. He needs a buff. Jugger can regen from a single burnt cracked bone. To his full form, he should have also immunities as he is in Marvel Universe and have a field. That's a good point. I mean, it's the 2015 champs, though. They didn't have all those mechanics and different things in the game like that, so they're all kind of out of date.
Chris Brown said, I am now the top lad. Take that, Super Penny Emperor on Copper Empire. Hashtag nerf Magneto.
Oh my god, no. What?
Just because of the dono, I hope they do. I'm on your camp now.
KT, stop it, man. You know that's like my one thing is I want that buff for Magneto. That's it. All right, let's see. New X-Men movie coming pretty soon. I didn't hear this. We might see a Magneto buff sooner than we think, even a revamp considering BAM buffing older champs and still giving us 3 rank 4 gems from new variant. It's a good call, Cole. And KT, I don't know how much traction there is to this rumor that I heard that all 2015 champs at some point this year will be getting some kind of minor buff, at least. I heard it in a line chat. I don't know if you heard the same.
I have not, but if they do, then cool. That's a good thing. In that case, I don't mind that they are dishing out those stupid gems as much as they are.
Yeah. It's interesting to see the 2015 gems again. But I know there are still a lot of champs, and it's kind of the only way that they're getting ranked up, most of them, other than like your Magics, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like Magic Star-Lord and a few of the revamped ones, basically.
Yeah, OGV, if you got them. Let's see. Pulled 4th time 5-star Black Panther Civil War. I am so sorry, Yogesh. That's not great. Owen Kellen says, finally got my 4-star Aegon to Sig 99. He's my first fully maxed 4-star. It's a good one. Watch some of them KT LOL vids, man. You can do it now. Let's see. Copper Empire Penny Wars started with... Oh, it was DTA and Patterns? Nice. You were kind of hoping Variant 2 would have 2016 champ upgrade crystals.
I said this before. 2016, like in 17 champs and things like that, will have those crystals will have issues because there were classes where only a couple of champions got released, or one, or like none. There's 1 year when like Quake was the only science champion. I think 2016, like there's only 3 champions released. It's like Howard the Duck, Civil Warrior, and Labyrinth Ultron or something like that. So if you get 2016 gems, you need to kind of address the issue that some of them would essentially be unusable. Let's say in theory, like I get, what is it, 2000, what year was Quake released, 2016 or 17?
Me personally, I don't know. I wasn't playing either of those years.
But 1 year, like I think Quake was or Modok was the only science champion. So if I have a Modok ranked up and I pull 2 science gems of that year from rank 3 to 4, then what the hell am I supposed to do with them? There aren't enough champions in the game even to rank that up. And somebody is replying to Chris Brown with that Penny Emperor thing. Super Gaming goes to the camp hashtag buff Magneto.
Yes.
So here goes, like, so Chris Brown camp is nerf Magneto and Super Gaming is buff Magneto. Guys, post in the chat or super chat or whatever you guys want to do which you want to buff it or nerf it. I think Magneto should be nerfed. No, wait, no. My opinion depends on whoever is leading the charge. So, so $15, 15.1, $15 and 1 cent says that Magneto has to be buffed.
Let's see. Try to catch up a little bit here in a sec.
Yeah, catch up to the people. We don't want to be ignoring anyone. We love everyone. We're extremely grateful and happy that we already are at 97 people here in the stream.
I had to do a thing real quick.
what the hell, Metaverse? Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, so now Buff Magneto Camp is officially leading at $25 against $10 on the side.
Yeah, come on, guys. Don't do that to Magneto. He needs the buff, baby. All right, let's see. Now we can get all caught up. All right, is 35 mil good enough for a Nihilist character? Crescendat Subkaran wants to know.
I'll be honest, I have literally zero idea about the Rian scores. 35 still seems fairly low score to go for. But his prestige isn't decent, his reviews aren't decent. 35 mil might get it, but if I were grinding in the regions of 30 something million, I would not feel comfortable with that score. Like, you might get it, but that would be one of those that's gonna keep you up at night.
Yeah.
Like thinking, like, will I get it? And hey, what's up, Boss Hog? How are you doing?
All right, let's see. Yan Min, congratulations. Just pulled 4-star Corvus and duped Proxima during stream. That's pretty good. Cole, 2015 Mutants really need a revamp. You are not wrong. Let's see if we can find a question in here for KT. What do you think Aegon will be able to overpower the glancing in Variant 2? That's actually a really good question.
Aegon overpower glancing? No. First of all, I think hardly anything can stop glancing. Definitely not your regular defensive ability accuracy reductions, because the way the game interacts is that glancing basically comes before the ability modification thing, and glancing reduces offensive abilities by 100%. So long story short, situations like Gwenpool and Black Widow lose to glancing just because glancing activates first, and as soon as glancing has activated, all your offensive abilities are reduced down to 0. So that is a big no-no, I think, at least in theory.
Awesome, good info to have, because I didn't know that.
Yeah, like Black Widow, Gwenpool, and like all of those champions do not beat glancing. Archangel that reduces all abilities, and not only on his hits while he's striking and stuff like that, can get through it, but all your basic kind of defensive ability accuracy reduction champs are stuck against glancing.
Alright.
That's also like half of the reason why, let's say, Ant-Man was popular in Torrance nodes. Uh-oh, we're playing Scrubby now.
All right. Crescendad says for the 5-star Annihilus, Annihiloid, 34.5 was good enough. So there's your answer. And that is pretty low. That's not bad. Not a bad score to get somebody. Let's see. Worldbreaker Black Hulk Omega Prime says, show some maxed out 4-star She-Hulk gameplay.
I don't have a maxed out 4-star, and I'm not going to max her because I have a rank 3 5-star. And I might consider showing some of that gameplay, but I actually did. I used her, I ranked her like when I was doing my Act 6.1 clear with rank 3 5-stars without suicides. I actually need to do a second part of that stream with suicides. But something went horribly wrong in that fight. But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna be ranking up my maxed out 4-star. I can do some stuff with rank 3 5-star though, so that's a possibility. Can Blade's Danger Sense reduce glancing? Yeah, I think he probably can, because Blade's Danger Sense is stupidly. Anyways, back to you, Meta. Carry on with people.
Yep.
Catch up.
Lopez. Yeah. We're getting close. We're getting close. Juan Lopez says, wasted 2,000 units on a unit bundle and claimed my 4-star Agent Venom from the arenas, 300 extra 5-star shards, enough to form a 5-star basic, and got 5-star Ghost. Congratulations, man. It's his second tech. That is
winning the game, dude.
Yep, 100%. Just practice, man. She's definitely got a learning curve. Let's see. Aiden Eggleton wants to know, and I'm assuming he's got like maybe a smaller roster. Who's better to rank 3, Cable or Psylocke, both unawakened? Maybe not a lower roster, but
Psylocke.
All right, I'm in agreement there. Wade Blevins, Magneto should hands down be one of the best pulls in the game. He's one of the overall strongest mutants in the series, but in this game he isn't good for anything but a synergy. I agree. Buff Magneto, guys. Come on, show that support.
Let's just put this one.
Boss Hawk says, what's up? We need more people in the Nerf Magneto. Get out of here.
Well, Nerf Magneto thing is severely losing right now.
Yeah, there's no way. Let's see. Also, he's no extra large, so Aegon's a no-no. Yeah, it's going to be tough with some of the nodes like Particle Protector and things like that, because even when you do crit, it's going to hurt you if it gets glanced. Yeah, be a real man, use 3 stars and 3 stars and Uncollected, Jake Quellen says.
Oh, crap. You got level 3.
All right, Yogesh wants to know if any of these are good for rank 2 as a 6-star, Cap World War II, Storm, Pun 2099, or Duke Jugs.
Uh-oh. We're messing up here against that stupid Void before stars. It would be such an easy time if we had no suicides on, but...
Yeah. Void. Void is like the counter for suicides.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and say, Yogesh, probably none of those. Duke Jugs, Pun 2099, Storm, Cap World War II, probably not great for a 6-star rank up. This early on, at least. Let's see. Can Blade's Danger Sense reduce glancing? Faisal, kind of to KT's point before, probably not.
No. I think Blade can, because Blade essentially
really?
nodes themselves.
Well, how does he get Danger Sense against... Oh, well, glancing is going to have all classes.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay. All right, neat. All right, Mentor of Titan, I was just curious if the crit rate could reach a point where it would overwhelm the glancing. Extra large champs are crap for the most part. Don't have Sentinel on my main account. Going to be some long fights. I think you covered that.
Does nothing to glancing, essentially.
Yeah. Darius Thomas says hi with a couple of waves and okay and 2 thumbs ups. What's going on, Darius?
How are you doing, mate? Hope everything's fine with you.
All right. Oziron says, is the 2,000 unit deal worth it for someone who recently became uncollected?
No, I think those deals suck.
Yeah, they're not great.
Those deals are definitely horrible.
All right. Can champs with damage over time ability be really good on new variant? I mean, I really don't want to use only extra large champs through all of variant, says Cole.
Again, no, not really. At least not majority of them, because glancing reduces 100% of your ability accuracy. So if you have champions that do damage over time while hitting the opponent, they're not going to be helpful at all.
All
Is
right.
Wasp going forward? Yes.
Yeah. Aiden Eggleton, you have 7 5-stars, and just kind of like going through your roster, yeah, that Psylocke that KT was probably their best option is still the best option. Let's see. I think Electra bypasses glancing if you parry stun.
Well, if you stun, then you have the mastery that bypasses all the ability triggers. So technically to some point, but I'm not sure on that one. But obviously you have, what was it, Petrify or Pacify that reduces ability triggers. It always mix them up. So yeah, that has a chance to kind of like reduce the glancing, what a lot of people have used in Labyrinth and stuff like that as well, because they saved all their parry stance for the times they can trigger level 2s or level 3s, and that's how they countered Ant-Man's glancing. So that mastery is definitely going to come in useful if you're not going to be using some of the large or X-large champions. However, overall, that's still extremely messed up way to play. Like, it's not something you want to be clearing entire quests with. For a specific fight where you need a specific counter, might be of some sort of help, but that's about it.
All right. A couple more questions too coming in pretty quick. We got Yan Ming says, guys, should I rank up Ghost Rider or Magic? I'm not really used to Magic.
Magic. Ghost Rider just poop in comparison by miles. Like, they don't even play in the same field. Like, Magic is just such a god. Ghost Rider is like, alright, AQ champion, like map 6. Map 7, he's already worthless again. For most part, so that's really a null contest.
I think the majority are going to agree with that. Magic is a superior champ. Would you buy Cavalier Crystals if there weren't any 3 stars in them?
Yeah. Again, it is what it is. Would I do something would be different? I would have completely kind of different set of thoughts. Like now, like theorize about it, something that's not real. I think it's a waste of time. I think people should kind of like move away from that kind of thing. Or like, would you think, I don't know, Magneto would be good if he would still have the 2 bleeds in level 1, but he doesn't anymore, and he would still probably suck. But it's just, I'm not a big fan of what if, as if, and then what you're gonna do kind of things. Like, I like to take the things at face value and play with whatever I'm playing right about now.
Fair enough, man. That's a good way to look at it too. So you're not like worrying yourself over dumb stuff or stuff that doesn't exist or can't exist. Yeah. Let's see. Hey KT, Spike47 wants to know, is Wasp rank 4 worthy?
Yeah, I answered that one. I think she is. I think she's a cool character. I mean, she nearly made to rank 4 and 5 on my roster. Obviously, and I'm spoiled for choice. She was one of my options I was honestly considering.
Yeah, she hits like a truck, man, but she's squishy.
Yeah, exactly. But at higher ranks, like Ghost is squishy, Sparky is squishy, people still play them. It's just because, well, once you rank champion to like as high as you can, they get obviously automatically tankier.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'd love to pull a 6-star Wasp. I need some good 6 stars for synergy, so I don't got to rank up 5-star synergy champs, you know? Let's see. Wade Blevins, that's kind of funny. The only way Magneto could be nerfed anymore would be to remove him from the game. Faisal Javid, Archangel's AAR cannot be reduced. Will he be good in variant?
Oh, completely butchered this fight.
What do you think on that?
On what, sorry?
Archangel, his ability accuracy reduction can't be reduced. I don't think that affects glancing, though.
Oh, we played so horrible this one, I'm ashamed. I'm not too sure on that. Like, his ability reduction thing can... I think it might... No, it does work, I think, because it works also against Agent Venom. He can shrug them off once you get going and stuff like that. I think.
Okay.
So it might... Archangels definitely want to keep an eye out for the next event, because I think he probably will be really good for some things.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so he could probably land, like, all his bleeds and poisons during glances. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's see. I did pull a 4-star Nihilus on Thursday, though. Is he a good offensive character? Aiden, I think he will be. KT, I know, said earlier that he hasn't really paid much attention to Annihilus, but what do you think, KT? Possible good offensive?
Annihilus?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he would be. Like, what people need to understand, like, more people, that no matter how much we want to like certain characters, just because we have them or because they're cool, stuff like real top end game offensive is like very select amount of champions kind of break in it to be considered good and usable and used.
Yeah.
Like, we have 140 champions in the game, and top end players typically play with 4, 5, 6 characters for the most part.
Yeah, that's a good point. The one thing that I do want to see with Annihilus, though, that interests me a great deal, because, you know, Angela is the only other one that I've seen in action have, like, the aptitude buff. I want to see what that looks like for him and how much damage it increases.
Doesn't Heimdall has it as well?
Heimdall has aptitude? If he does, it's like on a special 3 or something, and I've never seen it.
I think Heimdall has aptitude.
I'll have to check it out, because I have him too, but I know that Angela hits significant. She already hits hard, but she hits significantly harder when you double up the aptitude.
Yeah, well, aptitude is in level 3 as well, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So why were you dissing my boy Heimdall for having it on level 3?
Well, Heimdall just doesn't hit hard to begin with. And it's kind of hard to keep his Furies. You got to maintain like your heavy attacks along with it. Angela just have to crit, and it'll double her buff, you know?
Yeah, I know. But again, it might be, but all of that is kind of like competing in the environment against the champions that these guys are competing against. It's not good enough. Like, it would be good enough in 2016. Right?
Yeah.
Not really anymore.
Fair enough. Let's see. KT Spike 47 wants to know, which champs do you think need a buff?
I haven't done Groot and Colossus. Come on, guys.
Groot and Colossus, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. Come on.
They do need it. They do need it. Hulkbuster too, man. He could use one.
Oh yeah, Hulkbuster too.
Let's see. Cole wants to know if you're going to be live streaming Variant on YouTube.
Yep.
Nice.
Of course I will. What else? Like, guys, come on. It's gonna be like the most interesting content. Like, everybody is gonna want to see. Like, as if I'm like, nah, you know what? I'll just kind of like do this on off stream.
I'll tell you what, man. I want to get that done as quick as possible, but I'm definitely going to wait for you to do it so I can watch a little first. Let's see. Mentor of Titan. So the Thing, Red Hulk, Sentinel, or Units. Got it. For the extra large guys, yeah, probably. I mean, there's some other good options. You know, I've been having a lot of fun with Venom the Duck, and being like a build-up champ, I think he'll be okay for it. If you can get through the first couple fights, bank the right RNA in your bank. Let's see.
Guys, you are forgetting my boy MODOK.
Yeah, oh, dude, MODOK is awesome and a very underrated offensive champ. He really is.
Yeah, exactly. And there are bound to be some sort of silly strike back nodes and some other stuff and some huge power gain nodes, and you guys are going to see my boy MODOK put in some work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's not my boy. I hate him with whole passion in my heart. I really hope I don't have to use him. I hate it. It's a huge bobblehead floating in there. It's ugly. It's disgusting. I had a chance, an opportunity, and kind of like people wanted me to rank him as like when I got him when he initially came out, and I just went categorically no. I hate him. I fucking hate that guy. I mean, look at that guy. But now I have him rank 5, so yay, MODOK. Team MODOK, go.
Yeah. No, man, he'll probably be useful, and you're right, man. He takes care of the strike back, the power gain, stuff like that pretty well. Let's see. Thanks for the advice. Yan Ming says thanks for the advice. He always dies quickly with his unduped magic, but he is going to practice. Alsama, KT, it's disappointing that Torch watched some CCP content creator videos, and he's low demigod. Why Kabam always mess up like hyped champs like Sentry, Torch, Red Skull. Damage is low and difficult to get smolders. I haven't watched any. I don't know if you have, KT, any of the gameplay from the content creators.
I watched a tiny bit, and like I mean, damage isn't as big as people expected it to be. That's a fair point. And yeah, he does. Like I honestly, he nah, like a bit quirkier version of Phoenix. Dare I say it?
Yeah,
Kind of like if you think about it.
similar to her Phoenix Force. Let's see. Um, Lizard says they should not have made the same global node through the entire event for Variant 2. I didn't even know that they did that. Should have been a different size bonus for each chapter.
Yeah, they should have done it like let's say chapter 1 small and extra small get bonus, chapter 2 like medium and large get bonus, or 3 extra large, or some thoughts sort of order like that. That's what I think, anyways.
It would have made sense. I actually thought that's kind of what they would have done, but to
But
no
now,
avail.
that's the thing why I'm disheartened about this one. Oh shit. I'm just sucking now. But that's why I'm disheartened, because with that global node for entire quests, they're kind of like disabling a large amount of your roster for entire event. Like first variant, okay, fair enough. There's like classes and stuff like that, but at least everything you had in your roster you could use in one chapter or another, kind of like thing, you know?
Yeah. Definitely. And one of the things I never understood too is like, how come extra large champs don't glance? Like, if you think about it, it's probably harder for them to see tiny little Ant-Man.
No, it's because they cover entire bloody territory.
Oh.
It doesn't matter where you are on the floor. If you have
They
a
just hit
feed
it.
that covers like a square meter, he can't like run away from it.
Boot so big you can't miss.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aiden says aptitude works well for a nihilist. Mind you, he's low sig. Congratulations on having a nihilist again. He does a lot of armor breaks, and SP2 with a lot of stifle is crazy damage. I can't wait to kind of see gameplay of him because I am interested in him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely saying like he's gonna be bad. I'm just not expecting much from him. I'm fully hopeful that somebody can positively surprise me. Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Super Gaming. Yo, good point, Super Gaming. We've got 90 people watching right now and only 30 likes, guys. If you enjoy what you're seeing, enjoy what you're hearing, and enjoying the gameplay and advice from your man KT here, make sure you click that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be nothing but good content, mostly end game stuff, and kind of similar to what you're seeing here, doing high level content, 4-star champs. Just kind of giving advice and helping people out with clearing content, man. He's one of the best players in the game here.
Oh, don't make me blush on my own stream.
Come on, man, you already know.
Nah. I play okay.
Biddy wants to know if 1.5 mil will be fine for 4-star Human Torch. God, it's been so long since or 15
mil,
mil,
probably.
15 mil for
15
4-star.
mil, probably, yeah. Like again, I think those first content creator program videos, despite them being tagged as Incinerate God incoming and stuff like that, realistically, when people are gonna take a look at them, they are a bit underwhelming, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, realistically, too, when the first content creator videos came out or like the first videos were being released of Thing, he wasn't being maximized, even by some of the more seasoned players in the game who do YouTube. So you never know. Let's see. Venom great as well. Modok you have as an extra large. 6-star Gulk gonna crush it. Yeah, there's some good extra large champs out there for sure. Let's see. Regen as well with the special one. Torch's damage is great. Ooh, you like him? Very fluid. Very cool. Let's see. I asked before to KT, but what do you think this year EE will get game breaking? All right, let me read this again.
You asked this every stream, Osama.
Yeah. It's a question I asked before to KT, but what do you think this year will get game-breaking champs like previous year in the summer months, like Ghost, Corvus, etc.? I'm worried. I guess like as the year progresses, he's saying there's going to be more and more new and difficult mechanics, I suppose, and game-breaking champs and things like that.
Well, honestly, I think that game breaking is in the sense like what happened to Domino when she came out and Ghost and things like that. I think we overall gonna see less and less of it because as the game grows, it's getting more and more diverse and more different requirements needed and things like that. So there are gonna be champions that seem game breaking in the meta that we're gonna be in at the point. But overall, if you're gonna look at the entire game, it is harder for any single champion to answer all of the problems. So,
which I think is good too. It kind of like encourages diversity and stuff like that, and the kind of like what you were talking about before, filling holes in your roster.
Yeah, kind of, and like the more nodes are, the more different content is, the more different champions you are kind of needed or pushed to have, and yeah, so.
All right, Meister needs some variant advice. Who should I use for Buffet Killmonger in 2.1? Variant team is 455 Ghost Rider, Mephisto, Stark, Sentinel, and 6-star Yondu.
Sorry, I was getting asked right, but Dermano, can you say that again?
I'll ask again. It's okay. Because the Buffet Killmonger in 2.1 was my least favorite fight in all of Variant. I absolutely struggled with it. So this is a good question. He's wondering who he should use for the Buffet Killmonger in 2.1. 455 Ghost Rider, Starkey, Sentinel, Mephisto, or 6-star Yondu.
I think I actually did quite good with Yondu there. Honestly,
he shuts down the armor, right?
No, but he has like really good long heal block on level 1, so you could keep that heal block for most of the time.
True. That's a good point.
So I know Meta is struggling with Sparky and stuff like that. I think for most part, if I'm not mistaken, I used Vision and Yondu because I had both in my team. And I think Yondu was doing fairly well.
Yeah, I ended up using like between Magic and Starkey, but it was definitely a mini revive fight for me. It was a struggle.
Iron Man Infinity War would be good for that as well, yes. Because Iron Man Infinity War has that heavy armor break and heal block as well. Somewhere there.
True. It'd be tough to get his heal block though, because it only activates if they're in a healing phase, and you can't time that with Buffet with his special.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But he still has armor break, so.
Yeah, the armor break.
He has a power control as well. That's not explicitly kind of power control, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, where he doesn't give any power. He takes power away with his energy attacks.
Yeah.
As long as they're shocked. Let's see. Lizard says, I'm proud to say I was subbed before the Aegon LOL runs. All right. Doc Dooman, what's up? Yeah, man, it's Metaphors. What's going on, dude? How you been? Let's see. Oh, Sohib used Iron Man Infinity War for that Killmonger. Yeah, it's definitely for sure. No champ can answer everything. Really, Ghost, one of the highest DPS. No ramp up, can tank special 3. Yeah, but every character's got weaknesses. I don't know what the bad matchups are for Ghost. Do you, KT?
For Ghost, bad matchups, like number 1, we can say it can be Modok, right, with that auto block. Because if she can't reliably land that initial hit, she can't face back again.
True. I know some people have said like Domino and She-Hulk too.
Yeah, Domino can screw her over. And like there are all those matchups, and like now Nick Fury can completely ignore that away, like her phasing. Like if he gets like 6, which is quite easy.
He can't miss and he hits through the phase.
Yeah, and there are more champions that can't miss now, so if there aren't plenty of bad matchups for her now, trust me, there will be. That's just how Kabam works.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed too, but there is a node that you start with an armor break for like 10 seconds or 8 seconds or something.
Yeah, that definitely is. So there are going to be more nodes and more champions to counter Ghost and that mechanic if it's becoming dominant, same as they did with Blade, same as they're doing with Corvus. Like bad matchup for Ghost, like here go Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing like.
Lizard says Nick Fury, Thing, Havoc, Sinister are kind of the tops for them. Wookie, what's up, man? How's it going? Ghost versus Power Shield Gwenpool. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Let's see. William, I want an OG 5-star Thor in the game. I don't understand why he's not in the game now.
Oh yeah, I'd absolutely love OG 5-star Thor. I love my 4-star. I use him actually quite a bit as well. And he's so awesome. He's still so good.
And I don't know if you kind of view it the same too, but I feel like there's really no point in not introducing all of the OG 2015 champs into the 5-star now. With all the 5-stars we have now that are just insane. Like, why not?
Yeah, I suppose nothing would break the game at this point, I believe.
I don't think so. Maybe like holding back on a couple of 6-stars, you know what I mean? But like, as we're kind of like in the beginning parts of like a shift, really no 5-star that they could add that's not in the game is really going to bust things up too bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, just bloody add them all up. Like Wolverine, like who would even like really rank him? Like of endgame players, I would get 5-star Wolverine and then be like meh. Like I have X-23, like she's ranked 3 and I like her better anyways. Like
Yeah. I think the only ones I'd really get kind of, and like Black Widow's already in, she'd be a rank 5 option for me. Like
OG Thor would be though. I love OG Thor.
Yeah, I think the big ones for me, OG Thor. I really, really like Age of Ultron Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Well, Scarlet Witch obviously is Scarlet Witch, right?
Yeah, of course. But I've always been a big fan of the Age of Ultron Vision with the Power Steel.
It's cool. I like the other one better.
Yeah.
The expensive one, the pay to play.
I don't think I could shell out, even like when it was cheap to get like the rank up gems and do.
I was so pissed off when they released that OG Vision again for like half the price with the rank up gems and stuff like that.
Because I'm like certain that you got them for 15K for just the one, you know.
Maybe. Leave me alone. It's still a sore subject.
Oh man. The 2J Enzo.
2J no shit.
Yeah, there you go. 2J's no shit. Says Ghost not great versus Sinister or Mags. Yeah, I know Magneto can like magnetize that too. I've never tried that fight though. How does that have you done that yet, KT, where you've gone Magneto's magnetize against Ghost? How often it like fails her?
I mean, you can still play around it. Like, what people forget is like Ghost can also function as a regular ass champion, right?
Yeah, so, who builds Furies too?
Yeah, exactly. So you can just kind of like very heavy. Obviously, it is anything that's magnetized against Magneto, you're gonna have like slightly harder time because he can like your parries might not always trigger and stuff like that. But you can still do the fight.
Yeah. What's going on, Eddie Bose? Welcome to the stream. They waited so long now they can make cash off selling them. Maybe try hard. I mean, anytime those FGMCs come out for the new champs, I know there's people buying them.
Oh, we messed up. Yeah, telling you, Quake is a bit odd. Like, I haven't been practicing her much lately though, so I have to get back to it. But I am keeping an eye on this thing.
Yeah. Droker, what's up, man? Didn't even see you come in here. Doc Dooman says, been working lurking sup KT1, placed 258, and I kicked up featured champ today, had about 12.6 million.
Congratulations, Doc Dooman.
Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Also, I guess Chaos and bad RNG. Yeah, you could always get like the armor break with Ghost on like Chaos. Walter wants to know, KT, is Corvus a good defender?
Yes. He constantly gets kills for us. We place maxed out Corvus on defense every single war, and majority of them he gets kills. He is good on a few places, but like I think most often you can see him on Node 27, which is that stun immune Counter-Strike one.
Yeah, because it's hard to avoid that crit through block damage you're going to be taking.
Yeah, because if you can't stun, man, majority of community still kind of like doesn't intercept all that often.
Yeah.
Right, and so that block damage can be huge, especially kind of mid to later fight.
Yeah, definitely. And like even some of the community that can intercept really well, it's very risky to do in war.
Yep.
So you kind of tend to play it a little bit safer.
Yeah, I'll bring magic.
Let's see.
Anyways, I'll be back in a second. You just catch up with that chat because I really need to.
Yeah, I'll keep the chat going.
So, yeah, I'll leave all the voice settings, everything up here. So you just carry on. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Wookie. They're going to have to do the 2015 as 5-star. What happens if you pull 6 2015 rank 4 mutant gems from both variants? Well, that'd be incredibly ridiculous odds, and it would certainly suck, but I mean, at least there's 6 mutant 2015 champs. But yeah, that wouldn't be great, man, because mutant's kind of like one of the weaker ones. I would say other than Magic, too, maybe Mystic. Mystic and Mutant are kind of hurting from the 2015. I agree. I want 5-star, 6-star AOU Vision bad. Yeah, me too, Jeff Morris, man. 5-star Scarlet Witch, 100%. 2Js. Yo, what up, Silver? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. If they release Scarlet Witch as 5-star, Thanos says she becomes immune to everything with that 500 per tick regen. Yeah, I mean, as long as she's a decent SIG, you can get her up and she's proccing it. Man, even after the 12.0, I feel like she's still such a strong champ as far as like a maxed out 4-star goes. You fight Corvus on node 27 nearly every war. Wookie, that stinks, man. It's definitely like guaranteed damage. It's one of the things I hate about war is, you know, there's so many fights now that you're just guaranteed to take damage. No matter what you do, like there's certain champs that they're going to get you for unavoidable damage, make you waste potions. Yo, Ricochet, what's up, brother? Let's see. I don't know. Corvus is a good war defender, but every time I face, I have no problem as long as I evade the special one. Don't try to punish it. Yeah, Avenger, I mean, similar for me, too. And, like, the special one, I'll kind of play it by ear. If I feel like I got the evade early enough, I'll still punish it. But only if I, like, really feel like my timing is on for it. By the way, KT, yeah, special one isn't hard to punish. I agree. You just got to make sure you get your dash back early enough without getting clipped by it. Let's see. By the way, KT, now that someone reading for you, better see you die less. Just kidding, you're a beast. He is a beast, man. He is a beast, 2Js. Let's see. I'm surprised how fast this variant's coming out. Super, 100%, man. Let's see, Wookie. There's only 5 2015 mutants. Let's see. So we got Storm, Colossus, Magneto, Red, Cyclops. Who else do we got? Because I feel Wolverine, but he's not available in a 5-star. Was Blue Cyclops 2015? And what about White Mags? I don't know. I played back then, but I feel like there's more than that. Let me check.
Alright, guys, I'm back. So,
right. Welcome. Oh, maybe you're right, Wookie. I don't know when White Mags came out, if he was 2015. And what about Old Man Logan? He was 16?
I think so, yeah. I don't know if there aren't many available, yeah. Someone pull up that list and let the rest of the guys know. Yeah.
No, but Super, I agree, man. I thought they were going to do one a year with one set of the previous year's gems upgraded by a year. This is very fast for another variant. I'm kind of excited that if they're going to come out every couple months like this, that's pretty good account progression for a lot of people.
They are turning up the heat in game, definitely, with all the Cavaliers and Act 6 and variants and stuff, so...
Yeah,
things are gonna like go much quicker. I think they are trying, because one of their bigger problems before was, even though the numbers in the game were good, like in their sales and all that stuff, endgame community really wasn't. Like if you spent quite a bit of time in like endgame chats and stuff like that, you see a massive turnover of people retiring, coming back, kind of retiring, stepping down and things like that. And there was not like really too much incentive to kind of like keep pushing. And that's a major problem. If you look at, let's say, all the biggest alliances from 2016, stuff like that, vast majority of them hardly have any of the same members in them, or they have completely flat out disbanded.
Yeah.
So, with this, I think they're gonna create that feel that you have constantly something to do and you're more kind of into it. If you're kind of, let's say if you're me kind of player, when you have all the content on 100% and they constantly release something to do. So I think that's kind of the new plan what they're testing out. And what's up, Loof? Very nice to see you. How am I? I'm doing quite fine. Thank you very much.
Yes, welcome, Ploof. Let's see. Oh, Meister has a 3 to 4 skill 2015, thinking between Hawkeye and Winter Soldier, both unduped.
Hawkeye, I do Hawkeye. Hawkeye still, like, for as basic and as simple as that character is, dude, he's still amazing. Like,
yeah, power
still,
control.
yeah, I still some. I think I used my rank 3 Hawkeye against that Emma, for instance, in variant. Because that power control and like that, there was power reserve node, there was like something else, power gain, and that Hawkeye just melted that Emma.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's very few 2015 champs that were like straight useful before any kind of buffs or anything, and he's definitely one of them. Let's see. I really want to take my 5-star Hawkeye to rank 4 for variant, but just know I will pull a skill gem and have to use it on someone like Winter Soldier. That's how it happens, man. I did, me personally, I don't know if this happened to you, KT. I know you have a fairly well ranked up roster anyway, but I finished Chapter 2 of Variant, and after ranking up Magic to rank 4, or no, I didn't rank Magic up. I had her at 3, and then I pulled the Mystic Gem after I was done with Chapter 2, which sucked, but we didn't rank her up beforehand. Kind of works out like that sometimes. If I did the rank up, I would have got that gem, had no one to use it on. Avenger Blaze. I don't even take the risk in AW. Anywhere else I do, and usually don't get punished for it. Usually throws light attack in that case to get you. I guess when you're backdrafting. Let's see. All right. So we got a list of the 2015 mutants. Yan Ming wants to know how many points an assassin will be decent for normal questing.
Honestly, I normally run with 1. For the most part.
I do the same. I don't have any more into assassin than just the 1.
I mean, well, here's the one thing, right? I am a kind of guy that I change my masteries a lot, especially when like AW is on. I'll change my masteries often, several times in the course of a single AW. So I run with the setups that are kind of designed for my attackers, for each individual attacker mainly. But for normal questing, I just put on some generic suicide setup. And lately I like to max out Despair. And then I just put in Assassin whatever's left over. Because when I run my suicides, I don't run my bleeders often, so I don't put deep wounds on when I have suicides, because like I don't run blade and I don't have too many other champions that rely on bleed. So I put a few more in Assassin, basically whatever I have left over. I think I have 3 now. But as a default, I normally leave that 1.
Yeah, similar. Unless I like when I did my Labyrinth run was the only time I ever had more than 1 into it.
Maxim says, "Privet na Russia." Well, privet to you too, mate.
That's how you say it. I was just gonna ask you that too. I'm like, yeah, I can't read this one. Take it from here.
Privet na Russia.
Justin, have a good one, man. Have fun at work. Let's see.
Yeah, Justin, thank you very much for checking in, and I hope you have a good time.
Let's see. Ivan Souza says, "What's up, KT?"
What's up, Ivan? How are you doing, mate?
All right. Mbully Serenos just subscribed. Good job on the content.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the sub. We are actually closing in on 3K quite fast.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Let me just check the count now. We are at 2,968, so we're 32 subs away from 3K. So I'm definitely excited about that. 3K is like a fairly big mark to kind of get past, yeah. I think, and I am fairly surprised how quickly we're getting there. So thank you guys. Thank you for coming here and checking out the content, subbing, hanging out in the streams. It definitely feels amazing.
For all power, yeah, you'll be at 3,000 in no time, probably within 24 hours, man. You're growing on the daily.
I normally get like 5-10 a day, I think.
That's awesome.
And then, like, if some video catches up, I get a few more. Like, the Night Thrasher video is at like 14K views now.
That's crazy. That is so crazy, man. But look, man, everybody called him like Night Treasure, and look at you just running like owning Labyrinth with him. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm convinced, like, cause that last run I did, I got to Maestro and 5 revives, right, and like a bunch of heals. But
Yeah,
and that was on that buggy update, and that punished me a lot. I want to see if I can get to Maestro with like no revives and Night Thrasher, and obviously some heals.
yeah.
So I'm probably
He's definitely a
at
good
some
champ.
point I'm gonna try and do that path again, and I'm doing like uh, OG Spidey and X23 as well. That's not
Yeah.
just like an easy path there.
I know me and Silver talked about like his potential before, and Silver's like, yeah, he opened up Night Thrasher's potential, but neither of us had him at like a decent enough. I didn't even have him at all. Still don't. But we kind of saw a little bit of potential in him. But your gameplay with him is just incredible. Like I didn't think it was going to be that good.
I'm telling you, like, if you do the hit counts like 20%, also, he really, really benefits from the boost, because his damage output is increased so massively by the boosts as well. Because you saw the difference, we killed Magic in 189 hits as soon as we put the 20% boost on. That was like a huge ass difference. And even without that boost, he shares the hit count with like the top low running options. His only problem in Labyrinth really is because he sucks against Maestro, and that takes 3 ages. It's an easy fight because you can get the power constantly awaiting level 1s. But you just don't say hit for jack shit there, so Maestro fights round.
That's pretty awesome. Droker says, "Shred it, bro. Best skill champ confirmed."
Thanks, Joker.
Let's see, what else do we
By the
got
way,
here?
yeah, guys, who are watching now and were not before, on the call we have Metaphors. He's an MCOC streamer. I do like his streams and I enjoy them. So I do recommend everybody go out and check his channel. He's a really chill dude, has a good positive vibe going on in his streams. I have added a link to his channel in the video description. If somebody can post it in the chat right now, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Definitely go and check him out and give him a shout out. He doesn't have too many subs, but he hasn't been going for all that long, and I'm sure his channel is going to grow in decent pace as well. He creates a content I like to watch as well, so I imagine many of you would as well.
I very much appreciate the kind words, KT, man. Let's see what else we got here. Eddie Pearson says, "You be brawling. Already learned a shit ton from you." Yeah, Eddie, he's doing good stuff with champs, man. Doing a lot of different stuff. Unique champs, champs with certain abilities. Like Quake stuff is good. The Night Thrasher stuff is new. Like all this stuff is good stuff. Let's see. What else do we got here? It's really interesting to see Uncollected with 4-star. I think this encapsulates the situation of most of the people in the game that are UC but don't have much 5-star champs. Helps a lot.
Well, thank you very much for the kind words. But yeah, all of these quests so far, even the more difficult ones, you have answers in 4-star roster for most players, because you do not necessarily always need something that has a lot of health or a lot of attack power. You need their abilities. Like, perfect example is Void. It doesn't matter whether your Void is 4-star, 3-star or 5-star. Only difference in there is that you are allowed to have less mistakes, but the abilities stay exactly the same, and you can do exactly the same thing as you would do with a higher rated like copy of the champion.
I think it gives some players hope that are like, man, this is just too hard, and then you come in and you show a little bit of skill with these champs, and that's inspiring to get people to practice a little more with certain champs so that they can do it. Let's see. Yo, Arnie, what's up, man? Yo, I haven't seen, oh, God, I haven't watched a video of yours in a while. I can't wait for the season to start up. About to go sleep, just saying hi and have fun. I love Arnie, man. Let's see. Clint J says, "Thanks so much for the video on Corvus. So much use. My game is so much stronger now."
Well, thank you, Clint.
That's another champ too that, like, not for nothing, KT, but like he's a ready to go champ, but like managing your glaive is pretty important, and being able to help people out with that too. It's definitely not, don't understate it. It's a good video.
Yeah, that's why I kind of made it. No, actually I made it because the day before that video I saw, I think it was on somebody's stream, and they were calling him a 20 pump champ, something like that. Like, Oh, we're gonna have to redo this path because I need something that works against that particle protector thing.
Gotcha. Let's see. Jake Quellen, I didn't know that, so let's ask and find out. With one of Torch's mechanics, it says he can't miss. How does that interact with Ghost?
Well,
Must make adjustments for this matchup? Question mark.
No, not really, because that mechanic is only activated once you essentially get wrecked in the face. To make something extremely clear, Human Torch, so long as you don't get hit, right? He has nothing. You don't get incinerated, you do nothing. So long as you evade everything, don't get hit and stuff like that. Last stream I did it after a couple of years with like a rank 3 Colossus. Like, he does not need anything special. He only needs like those immunities for like when you mess up, kind of like if you mess up. And the same goes for that miss ability. Like in typical fight, he's only going to be able to activate that ability after he has already wrecked your skull in and the ghost is dead 15 times over. So no, you do not need any kind of specific adjustments.
Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting too, seeing like how a player plays with the champ, how to activate abilities and stuff, and just like the AI is no comparison. They can't do what a person can do.
Oh, where's my 4-star?
Alright, let's see. 95% of people considered Night Thrasher garbage until KT brought some good gameplay with them. Bearded Ruckus, you're definitely not wrong. I know there was a very, very small handful of people that actually enjoyed him and thought he was good, but that percent of the community is definitely growing after these videos for sure.
I just want to see some more rank 5 videos of him. Like, if I'm gonna see some more people rank him, I'm gonna be so happy.
It'll be all because of you, man, for real.
Well, I hope it is. I want to see that. Like, come on, do something.
I feel like it's the type of thing where it's like, even those 5% that considered him not garbage weren't going to make him a priority rank up. But now, after seeing that, he might jump a couple people on the list.
Well, hopefully.
Jam, what's up? Welcome, welcome, man. How's it going? Let's see. Yeah, you've definitely made 4 stars worth keeping around a bit longer for me. Nice, Eddie Pearson. Yeah, it's definitely showing off their usefulness, man. Droker. Too funny, man. I'd say it gives me hope, but I'm going for Scrub Lord Supreme. Well, good luck, man. All right. Yan Ming with some kind words. Thank you. Your advice is so valuable. I currently max despair, 4 deep wounds, just put 2 assassin, lack some attack to kill boss in the future. I have 5 more points. Max limber or some mystic dispersion would be the question.
Again, for defense, I like to always keep my limber maxed whenever I place, but aside from that, if you have mystic champions you play with, do put points in Mystic Dispersion. It helps Mystic Champions so much. Like, if you play with Dr. Voodoo, he's a completely different champion with and without Mystic Dispersion, 100% hands down. Magic, it's somewhat useful, not that great. Morningstar level 2 spams and stuff like that, it's absolutely amazing. And then I'm like, Symbiote Supreme, Mystic Dispersion, highly needed. And yeah, so if you play with those champions, then do put those points in Mystic Dispersion, 100%.
Alright. Real quick, got a couple of people popping into the chat for the first time. Yo, welcome Julian, Monster Champion Kyle Brown. What's going on, guys? Let's see. 2J's No Shit says, man, I got a 4-star Night Thrasher. Everyone says he sucks, but I dig him. Will 440 soon. Nice. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
He's so cool.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, man. I only have like a 334 star, but I enjoy him in the arena now. I used Blade to fight Human Torch. He just bleeds him to death. Nice, Clint. Let's see. Night Thrasher is Massacre with hard work to keep going. With harder work to keep going. I don't know, man. It looks like Night Thrasher is easier to keep going. But I don't fight enough with Massacre to kind of be like the expert on that. I know you have a 565, Wookie. Wait.
Mad I didn't rank Massacre.
Oh, I know. Wookie loves his Massacre, man.
Yeah.
For sure. And you know what? He's a great champ, too.
Yeah, I definitely agree. He's cool.
Wade just sub meta. Look forward to watching some videos. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, Wade. I hope to see you in a stream. Clint asks, ooh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I just wanted to check a few people here just popped in for the first time. So we have Trips Ahoy, welcome to the channel, dude. Thank you very much for checking in. We had somebody else. Jam is in the stream, didn't notice you before. Keston, what's up? Thank you very much for checking in. Rodrigo Dominguez, thank you very much for best luck, good luck wishes. You guys are awesome, and yeah, thanks for just being here, guys. You can't imagine how much it means to me to see a good turnout in a stream. It just puts a smile on my face.
All right, yeah. And everybody, we got 104 in here watching now, man. Guys, make sure you're smashing that like button. If you're not subbed already, make sure you do. We're closing in on 3K here. It's going to be a pretty big milestone. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Something just happened. We'll get to that in a second, Chris and Billy. Jesus. All right, so Clint J wants to know, who is the highest prestige champ in the game?
Thor Ragnarok is 5-star. A 6-star prestige stats might be different. Currently, it is Thor Ragnarok with 10,669 at max Sigmax level. Second one is Phoenix, I think, with 10,650 something. And then I forgot the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm not too. I know, like, if you told me a champ, I could tell you if they're high or not. But as far as the order goes, I'm not too keen on it.
I think Goldpool might be the third one. Goldpool's really high.
Goldpool's definitely up there, yeah. I know Phoenix, Cat Marvel now. The new Cat Marvel's up there too. Diablo thing. Let's see. Meta, check your line. Hope you like. Yo, so Billy D, I'm just going to tell you and Chris that I love them. And I'm going to be using them on my streams very soon. Billy made like the 3 Beanie Bros a couple of things. But we'll get into that later. I don't want to take up too much time from the questions here. But Billy D, awesome work, dude. It's amazing. I love them. Meister says, I want a Trasher since he came out, but no luck on my side. KT 100%. Makes super great vids. Big thumbs up and keep up the great work.
Well, thank you very much, mate. I try. Like, the thing with my videos is I'm not really great at editing and stuff like that, so it's never going to be perfectly gift wrapped. Like, Doki Dick Dave's videos are absolutely amazing by the way they look. Right, guys?
Yes.
Like production value over there with like all the green screen editing and stuff like that. You can only imagine how much work he puts in all of that. That's definitely something else, and I doubt my videos are gonna ever look as good. Well, maybe, I don't know if I keep going for years, but yeah, I doubt that they will be like that ever. But if it's in the content itself that you're looking for, then, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure. His production value is insane. But I'd be hard pressed to find somebody who's doing like better, more effective content, than you. Let's see. KT1, are you in Crystal Floor's Discord? He wants to know.
I was up until he nuked it, and you know what? Then I said it's like, no, no, I'm not in the new one, because I don't think he ever like really announced it, and I can join there if you guys want. That's not a big deal. But yeah, I was, and he kind of like nuked it. I don't think he ever like really reopened it anyways, but I just kind of left it as is,
Yeah, I know it's open again. I'm back in there. Let's see. You have to put it on stream. Yeah, I'll definitely put it on stream, Chris. I can't wait. Let's see. Jam says, well, I only have an option for a few rank 5s that limits who I'd rank. I think a lot of people are in that boat too.
Well, yeah, most of us only, like, even I only really, when I think about my rank 5s realistically, I never consider more than 2 or 3 champs at a time. Because vast majority of us are, like, really limited in what we can rank 5. It's the different conditions matter, like, what you need, whether you need prestige, defense, offense, you need certain utility and things like that, so... Whenever I think anybody really is kind of deciding in the next rank up, you don't really have more than a couple of names on top of your list.
Yeah, for sure. And I know I've been worrying about a little bit more about prestige than I have in the past, just because it is kind of something that's coming back around to being important again, and it will be important again in the future, even if it goes away for a little bit. Kind of game shifts back and forth. Let's see. Metabro, your channel. Yogesh, you could just click next to my name. I just typed something down there. And there's like 3 dots when you hover over it. You can click on it. Trips Ahoy says, what's up? And Keston Decker, what's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Trips wants to know how your Sunday's going.
My Sunday is quite fine. I'm just chilling. We're gonna finish off Uncollected here and then see where we're at. Maybe do a bit of other things. And yeah, I'm definitely just kind of relaxing and enjoying myself.
Awesome.
Getting ready for the dreaded Monday. Hate Mondays.
Yeah, Chris, I agree, man. 105 watching, 47 likes. It's a crime. Oh, we're up to 60 now, though. That went up pretty good. Let's see.
Yeah, let's just Black Widow this guy. We shouldn't have. We took Black Widow for the particle protector thing and never used her.
Oh, it's too funny, man. Yeah, it's like the one lane that you kind of needed her for.
Well, I didn't even know she would really work. I was like, I'll just take her.
Yeah. Let's see. Rodrigo Dominguez says, good luck. And we got a set of I'm watching you eyes from Dale Lane. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. This time I got people to welcome people for me.
Yeah. Jake Wellen wants to know, I'm not sure what he's referring to, but I'm sure it's a thing because I just kind of went through without reading all the nodes. But Jake Wellen says the hot-blooded thing makes Blade not so useful in Uncollected EQ, right? Or not worry about that? Haven't gone in yet.
Hot-blooded is that... Yeah. You mean for this human touch thing? Yeah, I think that is a node basically. Like normally when he's bleeding it really helps, but now, yeah, Blade isn't really good. Let me just check if that's, yeah, the hot blooded. While human touch is bleeding, his temperature increases whenever bleed expires. He gains small. Yeah, definitely do not use bleeder champs against him.
All right, there's your answer. Osama, super supper to you, Meta. Sup, man. Keston can't stay long. I need to get back to trying to complete this month's UC. I don't even want to attempt the Human Torch quest just because of that thing who I'm crap at fighting. You got any tips for Keston?
Well, the thing is essentially a regular ass champion if you use Quake or Black Widow. Gwenpool is an awesome champion and Blade is an awesome champion as a thing. Those guys are gonna help you so much because with that you basically don't ever have to worry about his unstoppable because you can control it and lower it. So yeah, and his basic animations aren't that hard, so essentially you just need something that bleeds reliably, and thing might be a bit longer fight just because of how bulky he is. Aside from that, he isn't really an issue anymore. Now you can always Quake him. If you can't do full on Quake away, just Quake parry, that works too.
Yeah, and if you don't have the options, I mean, there's a couple things you can look out for, Keston. Just making sure that he's got a bar of power when he's at 15 stacks. You can hit into his block to build those if he's underneath it. Watch out for the unblockable, but just make sure that he's got, he's not at 15 stacks without a bar of power. You're going to have a hard time fighting him then. Let's see. Matthias says, good luck, bro. Proving that 4 stars are still worth it. Awesome, awesome.
Thank you very much, Matthias. And Blacksmith Pro, welcome to the stream, mate. It's always good to see you, mate.
BS Pro, what up, what up? Let's see. Chris Moore says, nice Quake play. He's not wrong.
Oh, this is kind of Quake holiday mode. They're not overly focused or fussed about messing up with her, but she still does her job.
Yeah. Jake Cullen wants to know if Mordo is high prestige or just high PI. Because I know that's based on masteries.
PI. He's prestige. Mordo is one of those champions that has an extremely high prestige at the initial signature levels, but they do not scale well. So he ends up being a decent prestige champ, but his like first, let's say 60 sig levels are really good, and then he hardly gains anything.
True.
So, yeah, there's that.
Jeff Morris wants to know, and I'm in the camp that I think it's situational based on your champs are, but Jeff Morris wants to know, how many rank 4 5 stars do you suggest before starting to rank 5 5 stars? Getting closer to my second tier 5B and wondering if I should keep ranking to rank 4 to help 100% Act 5 or wait for my first rank 5 because he doesn't get tier 2 alpha at a very fast rate.
And in that case, you just save up, dude, what you need, because I can tell from me what I'm doing. I am currently in kind of like a place where, what's the best way to explain it? My tier 2 alpha, the amount I get tier 2 alphas and tier 5Bs, because I am in a very end game alliance. I now only rank 4 champions I will take to rank 5, or have immediate kind of plan to rank 5 them. Only champions I take to rank 4 other than that is using the rank up gems that you get. And I kind of like wish the same mindset for you. Just basically, if you want to rank 5 something, rank 4 something, before that ask yourself, do you ever see yourself taking that champion to rank 5? And aside from that, just do it on case-to-case basis, mate. It's not about how many rank 4 champions I should have. There's never going to be like set numbers going to make you happy. It's about who you want to take up, I think, anyways.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think that's a good way to look at it too. Same thing with like Awakening Gems. If you're not planning to rank 5 somebody or rank 4 somebody, I don't think it's really worth it.
Yep.
Let's see. Clint says, where are you from, KT? And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you are from Latvia, live in England, correct?
That is precisely correct.
All right. See, I know my friend well enough. Oh, Dale Lane, I didn't know that. KT, have you seen the old man version of Human Torch is 10.7k prestige?
Yeah, I saw it, but that's not the version we're going to get, so that's not important.
Yeah, it's not going to be playable. Meta, I tried to put Carnage on the map, didn't work. Silver, you and Scott Ryan both, man. He's not a bad champ. I just don't think he's ever going to be that, like, top option champ, because he's got too many things that he can't do, or like too many things he's not good against. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Carnage, KT? I know you've probably expressed them before.
Silver is gonna rage, but straight to the bin. I mean, he's not horrible. He's fun to play with, but he's one of those. He has like zero utility, and I think overall he's like one of the worst revamps of the champion that has been done. It's always fun to have the great attack, but aside from very specific kind of fights, what else? Like, you always need to ask the question to yourself, what else, right?
Yeah.
And Carnage just doesn't have really pretty much anything on what else department.
Yeah, he doesn't check enough boxes.
Yeah, and by that I mean kind of like, what else can you do with him? Like, what else are you gonna do with this champion? What else, yeah, can that champion do aside from damage?
Yeah. Let's see. Matthias, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind right now, but yeah, you agree. It depends on the roster, how you value your champs. Yeah says, hey, first time here, love your champs.
Hey, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, and I definitely hope you're having a good time, dude. So if you are, feel free to hit that sub button. There's going to be more interesting streams and stuff coming. So anyways, welcome here, mate. Oopsie.
All right. You just got a tip.
Happening.
Let's see. I've always enjoyed Seaton's 3-star Master Series, 4-star Uncollected, pretty sweet too, from Haitian Refugee.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, unique, good content, man. All right, you're getting PayPal stuff in. I don't know if you want to go over that.
Yeah, I will do as soon as I'm done fighting. I don't want to die here, so... And this is kind of a lengthier fight.
Yeah. Well, hang on. I'll read another one off while you're doing this then. Ivan Souza, I thought I'd have a much harder time to kill Thing in 3.1, but it actually went really well with Quake and Hyperion. Yeah, Quake definitely is the favored counter. Yan Ming wants to know, should I save my units, unlock suicides first, or unlock more deep wounds and willpower?
Suicides. Well, I mean, suicides and willpower go hand in hand, so if you can't do max willpower, don't do suicides, dude. Bro. Don't be that guy. But
where you're just dying with that.
but if it's a question in between deep wounds and suicides, go suicides, mate. Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me you keep reading. I'll do my thing here, and yeah. So
yeah, I don't know if you want to do like the PayPal stuff.
yeah, just read few first because I need to read up what's happening here.
All right. Depends on so many things. Hard to say. I had 6 rank 4 before my first rank 5 Medusa. Yeah, it's going to be different for everybody. Cole, on this update, having problems when I attack them while they are blocking, CG to do some damage, or the thing to 15 charges, they dex out and attack. And I've seen that with Modok in the past, but are you experiencing any of that either, KT, where they'll just bust out of a combo into block?
Yeah, it's definitely much more riskier. Because there's a thing like that. If somebody remembers Dorky Diggity Dave's instinctive touch thing, right, where you kind of could block break by alternating speed of your combo in the block, which is a useful thing to do, but it's also very dangerous and difficult. The issue now is when you're doing that, they can punch you back. If they have special, you might just eat a special just like that. So yeah. There's definitely something else different. Anyways, there's super chat, and that's putting huge ass. So we have a new top lad of the stream.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna put that is Lug, and that's actually a really nice guy. Lug is a good guy from Alliance, and he's also a British guy, and he has been supporting the channel in past, and I definitely do appreciate his help. So huge shout out to Lug. He's one of the nicest guys that I have met playing this game. I know him for quite a while now, for a couple of years, and he's always just been a really awesome guy. He's never like too flashy, but he's one of our core members in NY now as well. So anyways, awesome. Huge shout out to Lou for dropping down $65. It was 50 pounds, but that's what it converted to. So thanks, mate. Definitely greatly appreciated.
Awesome, man. All right, let's see. Lord Shadow slipping in and dropping a like. Awesome. Yo, LS, what's up? What's up? Walter wants to know, is Corvus a good defender? We kind of covered that earlier.
But the answer still yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Use generic on Blade, Cosmic on Corvus, both 565. Tech on Sentinel at the moment 455, but as soon as I get T5B, you're going to be bringing Sentinel up. Nice, Meister.
That's
cool. A good rank up.
Yeah, I have a rank 5 Sentinel. He's not one of my, like, he has been useful in many different situations. Obviously, because he's a bit of a ramp-up champion, right? It's not like I constantly bring him everywhere. For most part, he sits on my defense. Oh crap, we messed up. For the most part, he sits on my defense, but I'm definitely happy to have him. And he has helped me in many kind of like difficult scenarios and situations. And also the fact that Delirium is getting more popular. And his robot, that's definitely... Oh my god, you're so messing up. Anyways, so Delirium is going to make him more actual as well, so I think that's going to be one of the big selling points of him. And he's still awesome. I still prefer him over Darkhawk, and to me that means he's pretty much like the best robot champion we have right now.
Yeah. Bearded Ruckus wants to know if you would make a vid of Bishop against Havoc because of the energy damage, gaining more power and resistance.
Bishop versus Havoc. Sure thing, I guess, why not? We're getting messed up by this human touch now.
Yeah, he's definitely overlooked for that matchup. You haven't heard too many people talk about him because he's not power drain, he's not an armor up champ, but he is good for those energy fights.
Oh yeah, certainly he is. That definitely would be something interesting. Yeah, we can take a look. But again, yeah. Havoc, many people don't believe me when I say it, but Quake is so good against Havoc. Like, seriously good. Like, that 6.16 Havoc, I did it only with Quake there. Only with Quake, right?
Nice.
And I never died him, even when I played Sloppy, and that was definitely so easy.
Awesome. Yeah, I know he's got enough decent counters in the game, too, the Havoc, but Quake is going to counter so much stuff so easily. Well, I don't want to say easily, because you have to be good with Quake to do it, but she just does so much.
I should have read the notes.
What is it?
I think I'm gonna restart the path because it has been like horrible. So yeah, like I mean, I'm in no rush. I'll just restart it. I need to start reading what I'm fighting.
Oh God. Oh. Oh, the brute force. I see it now. That's too funny. Let's see. Took my five-star Night Thrasher to rank 4. Does he need high sig minus sig 99 for Manchild Gaming?
Yes, Night Thrasher is one of those champions, kind of like Star-Lord is and some other where the higher signatures are better, essentially.
Yeah.
And he
I mean,
really
you're
does need a sig for damage output because that signature level changes the amount of fury damage you get, like can put out. So yeah, he does need.
yeah, and you're definitely like you're essentially now you are like the YouTube Night Thrasher like first contact for like anybody.
It's funny because it's not like I have like totally spent like, several months playing and studying the characters. Like I liked several things he did, so I ranked him up. I did a couple of LoL streams. I used him like here, there, and some other things. So I know some things, but when people like ask me, it's like, oh, what is that better? And I often go myself kind of like,
Yeah, no doubt, man. Chris Brown, stop lying, Chris Brown. You a liar. He goes, KT, you just got that dono for 65. That person was in the Nerf Magneto camp. Chris Brown, you stop that nonsense.
No, that person does not care about Magneto.
No, probably not even a little.
But since we can take liberties, we can put it in no Nerf Magneto camp.
What? You're crazy.
Hey, that's what my default camp. I only switch camps like the other side.
You know what? You're right, man. You did say when we started you were Nerf Magneto, so that's fair, I guess. Let's see. Good points on block break from Jay Quellen. I think they tried to make Carnage the way he was before he came to the contest. He has quite possibly the highest damage output in the game, so they probably thought that's all he needed, unfortunately. That's from Mentor and Silver, a combination of the two.
Yeah, it possibly can be something on the side, because Carnage, essentially, when they made it, devs kind of like let a piece of information slip, and the piece of information slip was that maxed out Carnage could take down the Winter Soldier in like stupid amount of speed. And he was basically nerfed just before he came out, just because they had like second thoughts last minute. Although, like, what the hell, why, kind of thing. Like, I mean. But anyways, and so that might be the case. Yes, he has like no utility in Carnage, and he has some damage, and the damage is so bleed reliant. So
yeah,
it's just not cutting it anymore. If
it's
sorry, if Carnage came out in the time, let's say LoL was fresh, right? It might we missed. It might be a different case, because like many people would look at him as one of the few best LoL counters. Like when Gwenpool was used to clear Labyrinth at rank 4 and stuff like that. But now everybody's kind of over LoL and nobody's impressed with that anymore. And why are we messing up so much? I don't know. Because I know, because I'm ranting while I'm playing. So yeah, okay, cool. Carry on.
It's definitely hard though too for like any champ that has like their main source of damage is just like one source of damage over time damage, and you're just crippled by immunity.
Yep, it's definitely not healthy.
Killian Hearn has a good question because I run suicides and I struggled with this one as well. I mean, I got through it, but it was definitely the hardest fight for me in Uncollected. Wants to know who did you use to get past Void? I'm struggling with him.
I used Ghost, but Force that doesn't quite have the damage output to kind of get the nails that fight home. Aside from Ghost, we did a lot with either A, 4-star Aegon, or B, the Vision, because Vision can heal block him and kind of like lock him in the power. But Vision didn't work as well as he would have, let's say, a week ago, because that corner dashback timing is a bit, not timing, but something's happening there. And Void has that long dashback reach, and quite often when you're going to be going for your 4 hits, dashback, and like intercept, he can catch up to you with one of his dashbacks, so it's kind of odd. Aside from that, 4-star Aegon, OG Vision, and Ghost. But if you have suicides. If you don't have suicides, that Void is easy as hell. You can just take in Ronan and stunlock him.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat saying Blade and Ghost Rider worked pretty well too.
Yeah, obviously that always works.
Yeah. Let's see. Guys, let's do Hinach. KT, any guesses on Torch Prestige? Will he crack the top 5, 10-6
No, I
plus?
think George Prestige was 1050, 300.
I
So
think that is
10,
correct.
530, something like that. See, he's fairly high up, not top 5 though.
All right. And isn't Annihilus going to be 10-4-ish?
Yeah, so also nothing godlike.
Yeah. Let's see. So wait, Sentinel is immune to Delirium node?
Yeah, all robots are. It's all
Yeah,
robots, and then kind of like the guys with the helmets, like
with
Magnetos
helmets. Yeah.
and Jugs and Colossus, and then also Mr. Sinister now.
Magneto, baby. Let's see.
Yeah, so see,
Uh,
he got buffed already.
yeah. OYK.1 says, guys, what do you think will be Arena for Human Torch? Also, I think Annihilus will be a new defensive beast-like thing.
I don't think he's gonna be that good. Uh-oh.
I don't think Annihilus will be a defender. I want to see his offensive output and what kind of potential it has. It interests me just the way that his description is, his abilities are worded. Let's see. Jeff Morris, thanks for the advice. I think I will take Medusa to rank 4 since I think she is my best option to be the first rank 5.
Then that's what you should go for.
Yep.
Simple
And
as
good
that.
luck, Jeff, man. All right. Mentor of Titans says if he had Venom the Duck's ability that replaced Bleed with Degen, he'd be a god. That's probably accurate. I'd love to see that on Carnage.
Anything that would have huge degen at this point in the game would be gone because there's nobody that's immune to it.
Yep. Let's see. Pantaman Pete, what is up, Pete? How's it going? Pete in stream, 10-5-30. Yep.
Yeah, see, I remember some numbers too sometimes.
Yeah. I pulled 5-star Blade last week, straight rank 3 him, but still think is not all that unduped. 2J no shit. Let's see. I mean, still good, but you lose the survivability. Panaman Pete says, I think Annihilus is going to be a bit underwhelming all around.
I think so too.
Scott Robinson says, do you have 12 rank 5s? I thought we were up to 13 now.
We have 13 rank 5s.
13. Woo!
And we have slightly bit more than one TFIB, so when the new variant hits, we're gonna be on 15.
Awesome. So awesome.
And when the new season comes,
We'll get another.
probably.
When are you gonna? I thought you were done with rank 5s, man. I thought you were gonna start focusing on the 6s.
Well, obviously, number one, there's gonna be a rank up gem that, regardless of what I'm done with, I'm gonna have to use in something. So there's gonna be one there, and I still kind of want to rank my cap. Because
Yeah.
I was going backwards and forwards with Restoration, and they decided I would, so.
I think it was like 2 rank 5s ago. You were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do cap," and I ended up being someone else.
Maybe.
That's funny.
Yeah, I want him, but then I'm like, no, and then I want him, and then.
Hey man, you do you. You're getting him at a quick enough rate. You'll be fine. I think he'd be a good rank 5 for you, just because like you can, kind of like customize him per quest kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my thinking there.
Yeah. Wookie goes, I'm not ranking up or opening anything until after endgame. That might not be a terrible idea to see what the game, like what they do in the game.
We shouldn't have Quake here.
Let's see.
Voodoo should have been fine. Yeah.
Kyle Brown says, anyone know what Cap Infinity War is labeled as in the Prestige bot online? Kyle, you can give it a command to list every champ if you want, and it should come up with it. It's alphabetical, so it'll be under like captain or whatever. Let's see. Right after I pulled and ranked up 4-star Corvus, I pulled the 5-star. Then within a week, pulled and duped Hype. Wow. My man needs Cosmic T4CC and Tier 2 Alpha bad. You sure do, Haitian Refugee, man. That's some pretty good luck, though. Not for nothing, people with that kind of problem.
We played horribly this week.
Yeah. Eli, welcome to the stream. Scott Robinson wants to know, who's your best 6-star at the moment, KT?
Best 6-star? Probably Duke Morningstar.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, man. Duke 6-star Morningstar. Oof. It's a sexy boo. Let's see. We're all caught up. Let's see. I'm curious. I am curious. Did you do any of the beta or pay attention to any of the beta nodes in the AW season?
I did a bit.
AW beta?
Yeah, I did, but well, again, I don't like to talk about it too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what of it is gonna make live. Everybody is kind of like, oh, these beta nodes suck and stuff like that, and let's just keep in mind that they're not live, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this card is
That makes sense.
ass whooping us. We have been struggling on this one, Jesus.
Freaking Korgs, man. He's all like piss off Ghost, and you're like,
No.
go with
Okay, fair enough. We have been playing bad ourselves as well, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna blame anything or anyone for that. That has been my mistakes. Just need to kind of be a bit more careful. Again, yeah. I'm probably gonna have to redo that path anyways. Let's first start this 1 second. My girlfriend's calling me, but there's gonna be no bueno.
Oh, thanks for that, Chris Brown, Captain, for putting his listing down. Appreciate it, man.
Alright, I'm gonna be back in 1 second.
Yep, take your time. If only had Osama, if only had Ghost 4-star to do Storm some chapter before Collector. I have rank 3 Magic, Domino, Cap, Infinity War, Medusa, She-Hulk 5-star, but seems difficult without using items. Yeah, Osama, it's tough, man. Getting a solo on that cat Collector is tough. Chapter before the Collector, you can probably do with no items if you play just kind of like careful enough and well enough. It's definitely not too easy. KT actually has a live stream on his channel of all of Act 5 with 4 stars. So if you want to go back and watch some of those, he covers, all of Act 5.1, 5.2 with 4 stars pretty well. So you can definitely go back and watch that, man. It'll give you some good tips how to deal with masochism, Black Widow, really good stuff. Hope Level Up comes around soon. Missing sound of Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Lord Shadow, what's up, man? Need some vids, bruh. I did it almost 2 years ago with only 4-star. Yeah, Daniel. It can be done. It can be done for sure. Eli, congrats on your 6-star Aegon. That's pretty impressive.
Anyways, we're back.
Yo, KT, we have most important question so far of the stream.
Okay.
Jericho Maxion wants to know, what is your favorite Marvel movies?
You cheeky guys. People die for that kind of questions. Like, I mean, that can start a riot.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
if you want, I can give mine first if you want.
No, okay. So first of all, out of everything that Marvel did, I really wanted to like Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, at the point when it came out, was one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I really wanted to like him. But unfortunately, I didn't too much, anyways. Oh, we're messing up again. I really do like Guardians of the Galaxy, both Avengers, Civil War. That's probably my top kind of 5 would be. Original Avengers, Infinity War, both Guardians of the Galaxy, and Civil War. Then
Nice.
probably Thor Ragnarok is somewhere up there as well, but that's not so much. And you have to respect the OG Iron Man.
Yeah, of course, man. He set the pace for the whole entire MCU. Definitely good stuff. I don't know if you had a chance to see, like, Into the Spider-Verse was so good. And I know it's animated, but God, that movie was incredible.
Yeah, I did like it. I mean, I wasn't, like, over the moon with it, but I did like it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a good amount. I think as far as, like, the MCU goes, though, I really love those Guardians movies. They're so good.
Yeah, we didn't have a good counter here for Corey because it's split atom and we need something sciencey and we can counter him, but we are just a big screw up this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come back there later and smack his bottom.
Yeah, it's not great with that brute force either.
Yeah, And that half damage is the most annoying thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey man, massive fan. Shane Hennessy says, "Hey man, massive fan of the channel. What extra large champs have you ranked for the next variant?"
Again, I strongly suggest not to rank champions for next variant and not to rank ever anything you don't think you're going to be playing normally or you enjoy playing with. It's just a big no-no. What champions I have already ranked up for next variant? To them. That's it. I'm too ashamed. I'm gonna discount this entire path. I'm gonna start over. Just need something for the cog. Screw this guy.
Stupid cores, man.
Yeah, I just need to take something quickly that can whoop his ass in science.
Yeah.
But yeah, what champions I have? So we can take a quick look anyway as well. I'm in my roster. So let's go to my 5 stars. So I have Sabertooth, that's large, Omega, that's large, Sentinel and Modok that are extra large. That's about it there. I think also Quake is not going to care about that particle thing, so that's cool.
Yeah, she won't care about much, man.
Yeah, then we also have like Mephisto, Morningstar, drones. I have some stuff, and I also have a bunch of 6 stars that are big. So I'm definitely not too worried about whatever they want, because I have a 6 star like Red Hulk, 6 star Dupe King Groot, guys. I'm rocking that guy, right? Maybe you guys are gonna see him play.
That'll be interesting and fun.
I bloody hate that guy. It's a pile
Yeah.
of firewood.
You and everybody else. Man, you got some nice champs for it, though. That Red Hulk's going to be nice. Let's see. First rule of Marvel movies, we don't talk about Thor 2 and Iron Man 2. Yeah, you're not wrong, Cole. Doctor Strange was kind of a bogus movie. Maybe my expectations were too high. It felt kind of empty to me, I guess.
The problem with Doctor Strange is the big problem with Doctor Strange, at least for me, right? And if like, okay, so I think this went through. The big problem with Doctor Strange was you did not see him fully powered up at any given point. Right. All these movies has a gratifying, satisfactory all these original stories normally have that gratifying point when a superhero kind of goes through a journey and comes to his own. His journey was kind of like cut short. By the end of the movie, he was still a novice who basically tricked Dormammu, and that was about it, right?
Yeah. Joker, Jesus. All right, let's see. Oh my God. You guys are funny today. I love it. Captain America Winter Soldier, one of your faves. Nice Hamp. That's a good movie. Captain America First Avenger for Wookiee. Awesome. Number 1 alliance, number 1 screw up. Chris LaFleur says number 1 alliance, number 1 screw up. For that path.
Oh yeah, that was a bad. Yeah. I feel nothing. I feel like I have failed. It's okay, we're going to redo that path and we're going to mess everybody up. We're going to be more careful. Because I got carried away. That's a problem when you do content streaming, because often you kind of like wander off in your mind.
Yeah, I can definitely confirm, man. It's much better. It's much different playing while streaming versus like playing while just like kind of chilling. Let's see. OYK.1 says you're not bored playing with 4 stars? ?
Why would I be bored, huh?
It's fun and interactive.
Exactly. Like, why would I be bored playing 4 stars guy? Right. Huh?
Yeah. Jericho Maxey in Avengers Endgame, this part-time travel to 2012 to find Tesseract and Spectre. It should be good, man. It should be very good. Top 3 for Super Gaming, Civil War, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is one of my favorite choices. Top 3 for Joker, Batman Returns, Spawn, and Meteor Man.
Meteor Man, what the hell is that?
Oh, such a good movie. It was such a good movie. It's like an old 90s like superhero movie in like the ghetto. It was too funny. I forget the name of the actor who played him. But it was kind of like a comedy comedy superhero movie. It's an actual like comic too, which is pretty neat. But definitely a funny movie. Nothing but love. I have no idea about content streaming. Can confirm. Yeah, Chris. Uh, DMT5 Gaming, welcome, man. Hey, bro, love your videos. Huge fan.
Oh, thank you very much, mate. Just, I don't know what's happening now. I'm getting my ass whooped.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna pull it back in.
Yeah, for sure, man. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, the Golden Lords from freaking Meteor Man. That's too funny, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take care of the chat. I'll take care of these assholes.
Of course, of course. Oh, Robert Townsend. That was it. Yes, Chris LaFleur. Robert Townsend. You're like the movie info guru. But yeah, the Golden Lords were like the bad guys. That was so good. Mystery Men, the great 90s superhero movie. Mystery Men was good. So many good like comic movies from back in the day.
Really? So many good comic book movies from back in that. Really?
Well, they were all done like comedies and like Blank Man. You know what I mean? Mystery Men was like hilarious. I think Ben Stiller was in that. Meteor Man, and I don't know. I thought they were pretty neat. They were definitely entertaining. Let's see.
Okay.
Sinister Strawberry, what is up? Yo. Finally, I can catch up with the stream just because I can't sleep that much nowadays. What is up, Sinister? What is up? Does anyone else prefer the old Fantastic Four over the new one, or is it just me? Did you catch these both?
Well, let's get something clear. New Fantastic Four never happened. It wasn't Fantastic Four. I don't know what it was. It was some sort of Chinese, Taiwanese knockoff of how you see like instead of iPhone, you see Y-phone and stuff like that. That was not Fantastic Four. That movie should be deleted and no trace of it should remain. The audacity for them to give that movie a name, Fantastic Four, is insulting.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. That's too funny. I didn't even really like the first one all that much, to be honest. I can't wait to see what Marvel, like MCU, actually does with them in the next couple of years.
What do you suggest they do with them?
I just suggest that they keep it more comic accurate and do it like properly. I'd like to see like a Doctor Doom solo movie. You know what I mean? I think
Dr.
that would
Doom
be
solo movie.
Yeah. Kind of develop his character a little bit because he was rushed a little and kind of done wrong in the first Fantastic Four.
Honestly, I like that actor though.
Yeah, he was a good actor for it. Let's see, but I mean they've got Fantastic Four, they've got X-Men now, so it'll be interesting to see.
Oh yeah, definitely there are some more. What is happening with me? Okay.
DMT5 Gaming wants to know if you consider Taskmaster good.
He was one of those guys because he was one of the first guys that was enforcing like a relatively high skill cap and alternative way of playing, and I always kind of meant to practice him and see what he can do. And I have seen some Asian alliances are rocking him as rank 5s and stuff like that, but ultimately I'd say no, because you need to do a lot more work for the same or less reward that many other people kind of give you randomly. I would have wanted to see Idolist get the champion because I know he wanted to rank him up and see whether he can do anything with him. But if I'm being honest, no, I don't really consider him too good. He's probably like a C minus C character for me.
Yeah, I've always kind of enjoyed him.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's
but
he's so hard to maintain unless you max sig him, and like who's gonna dump the sig stones for a skill champ into Taskmaster at this point, you know?
And it's not just that, the fact that you need to play kind of quirky as well, and there's always kind of a lot of things happening, and you need to constantly keep an eye on many things.
Yeah, and you can't survive him without the synergies. Like you need specific synergies too, which I guess isn't too big a drawback, because a lot of champs are similar to that now. But I don't know. He's a lot of work. He is a lot of work. Um, Chris LaFleur with a little dig here. He says, "Sorry, Atis, I happen to take care of my chat and the fights. I want to get 100 in my stream and give it a try."
Well, yeah, Chris, like get 100 and then take care of the channel. That's all I will reply to that, dude. Like, I don't even need to try and dig back at you, mate.
It's tough though, man. It's definitely tough.
See,
I
you
couldn't.
Meta is like kind of falling behind as is and just taking care of
And
the
all
chat.
yeah, all my only job is to keep up with chat, and it's still tough. I'm not even playing the game right now.
So you think you're all that high and mighty, right? But well, give it a go then.
Yeah.
And then again, I
Wookie.
start laughing and I get hit in the face.
Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely not easy for sure. Wookie, that's all. I totally forgot William H. Macy was in that movie too, and Hank Azaria. That's too funny. It was definitely a funny movie. Um, Alec Baldwin, The Shadow was your favorite as a kid. Let's see. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed Alec Baldwin's The Shadow rewatched last year out of nostalgia. Damn, I was a dumb kid. I don't even remember that. Let's see. Silver Surfer was a terrible movie, but the first one was much better than the 2015 pile of hot trash that came out. I'd like to, yeah. I want to see what, like the Marvel as a whole has been like genius with these movies, and they flow, and for the most part, they're good.
I did see Captain Marvel. Let's bring that kind of warmth in here.
Yeah, right. Oh God, keep it out of here, please.
So I did see Captain Marvel, right?
Me, I haven't. I won't until I could see it for free.
Oh,
I don't have like a Fire Stick or anything, but I don't think I'd pay to go see a movie that I don't think is all that relevant to
okay.
the story.
So fair enough. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Not all that relevant. Also, I honestly, I completely shut my eye for all that kind of social awareness thing and what basically anything that was discussed about that movie previously, I completely ignored it, right? Because I went to watch a Marvel movie and I was
Yeah,
watching a Marvel and I 100% didn't care about like whether there's some sort of hidden agenda or some sort of like undertones in the movie and stuff like that. But as a Marvel movie, I just did not like it because there was no hero real journey. She just kind of started to remember who she is. There was no massive body fight like when you see Iron Man fighting that Ironmonger with half of his arc reactor and like
yeah,
there was no that moment when you would see her like struggle in a fight like and didn't like that one bit. There was uh once again KT1 is based if you mean biased and I'm not really, again, I'm not saying anything about any of those undertones. I completely ignored them. It's just from the story wise I didn't find it all that interesting and there was no kind of great journey for that main hero and there was no great struggle to overcome really. And I just, yeah, I felt it was like kind of like Doctor Strange, right? I went in to see I because I love Doctor Strange, right? And I went in and I didn't had that tingles like I had, let's say, after Infinity War or Avengers or Thor Ragnarok or Guardians movies and stuff like that. It just
yeah,
didn't kind of do it for me.
yeah. I kind of like, and I know I've said this on my stream and other people's streams before too, but like to me, I kind of expected it to be like the comics where Captain Marvel was never really solo very good, but it was always kind of a key to kind of like push a story to its next part. And for me, that's like, I don't know if I want to go to see something like that, that it's just going to be like a push into Endgame and that's it. Because she's super powerful, even in the comics too. But that's kind of always been like her goal because the solo comic never took off. They just kind of used it to push things along.
Yeah, I get it, but and that was kind of the problem. They didn't give her any opponent to fight with that was remotely in the same power category. It was like
Yeah.
nothing.
Let's see. Oh, game question. Here we go. What champs did you use for Human Torch? Well, we're fighting them right now, Giannis. I know that question probably came in a couple minutes ago, but we're almost all caught up. So let's
Anyways, we
see.
use pretty much whoever. Human Torch, once you avoid his specials, he isn't all that difficult. You don't even really need an immune champion or anything.
Yeah, Red Hulk is super good though, man. He makes quick work.
Yeah, Red Hulk is awesome.
Jeff Carlos says hi. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jeff Carlos? How you doing, mate?
Let's see. Wookie, I didn't know that they're obligated contractually to make a movie every so many years, or they lose their lease to the rights. So that's probably why like the Fantastic Four stuff was coming out. Like
Oh
it came
yeah,
out with.
yeah, yeah, I did not. I knew that. I
That
think
makes
same
sense.
was with Spidey and like in a few other contracts. So that's why they tried to reboot it, but it still doesn't justify that movie at any point. They had X amount of years. Nobody's gonna tell me that in X amount of years that is the best thing you could come up with. Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Chris LaFleur says this is payback. By the way, he's used to you giving him the business when he's streaming, and I think that's fair.
I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's all good.
Oh, man. Heenach says I pirated Captain Marvel. It was terrible as expected. Like I'll watch it eventually, but I don't feel like any kind of rush to go spend my money in a
No, it
theater.
wasn't terrible. Like, it just wasn't good. Like, it wasn't all like horrible. Like, oh my god, this is unwatchable kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
This wasn't kind of Justice League levels of silly, but it wasn't nowhere close to the best Marvel can do.
Yeah, I'll check it out, Kyle Brown. I just saw your message that it's up there on a couple. Yo, Shark 85, 855 MCOC. I've seen you in chats before. What's up, bro? USA Army veteran in the area.
Ooh, like, so was that a threat or kind of like chipping in that you didn't like? I didn't like explain. Like, go somewhere with this. Like, we need some more
Yeah,
information.
it's a short statement. Where's this going? Thank you for your service if you mean it to yourself.
Yeah, in
Uh,
that case, thank you for protecting countries that I don't live in, but cool. Anyways,
well,
that's
I
good.
live here, KT. I live in America. All
No,
right,
no,
it's
no,
keeping me safe.
no. I mean, I still respect it as a thing that human people do, that they go and serve, and I think that's an extremely noble thing to do. But on the same point, I don't think it would actually be kind of like even right and morally correct from me to say thank you for being in
Yeah,
U.S.
because you're.
military, kind of like.
I got
I
you.
can like say that like I support that kind of thing and I think it's cool and stuff like that, but I don't really have much to thank you for. I think for the most
Yeah,
part.
I agree. You're right. DMT5 Gaming has a question that I know I can't answer, and I'm not sure if you can, but he says he noticed the map graphics on Android is different from iOS.
The what?
The map graphics are different between Android and iOS. I've never played on Android, so I don't know.
Map graphics. As in like, what do you mean by map graphics, dude? I might be completely lost here.
Yeah. Let me catch up a little bit more too, because we're getting more coming in. Let's see. Captain Marvel's a Mary Sue, no struggles, no growth. She's perfect already. Yeah, it's kind of what we're getting at. Or KT is all the older comic book movies were good when they came out. Easy to talk bad about them now. Yeah, you're not wrong, Mentor. For their time, they were entertaining, good, funny, action packed.
Oh, I messed up again.
Let's see.
No, I mean I don't want to talk about like all that bad. Like there was some point, like let's say in 2000s, when those movies started to become good, like where Blade is showing up. I still like Hellboy movies, but I
Yeah,
mean the
oh,
80s,
was great.
90s stuff. Like yeah, that stuff from 80s and 90s when you rewatch it, like that time produced Howard the Duck, guys, right?
Yeah, yep. Howard the Duck did come out. Oh man.
And yeah, at that time
Chris,
all those movies were made kind of like cheesy, goofy.
yeah, I liked Howard the Duck when I was young, but again, like I don't know, I was a kid. Chris LaFleur's heading out. Yo, thanks for stopping by, Chris.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Hope you have a nice evening.
Super says CM not a solo character, but I do think she'll be okay in Endgame. I do like personally, and the one clip where Thor summons Stormbreaker and she just doesn't even flinch. I thought that was kind of neat in the trailer.
I disagree.
You don't like it?
Because like again, trying to sell her as like this the end all begin like badass kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
They just have to kind of show off how tough she is. They can't like show her making a mistake or her doing something silly or her having some sort of struggle. It's all about she's here and she's also powerful, kind of like.
Yeah. I get it.
And I think that's a fairly kind of like bad example. Like Alita, the Battle Angel, that movie that came out, that one's absolutely fantastic, dude. Absolutely love that
Yeah.
one.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Billy D, you are correct. Billy D does rock, man. I agree. Still waiting. Talon Raider says, still waiting for KT1 to use Mephisto to beat Human Torch.
Again, you do not use Mystic Champions against him.
No, you can't. You just can't do it. Oh, man. We got 3 Hulks, Bannon, Norton, and Ruffalo. I think only, what was it? Ed Norton is the only official, like, other MCU Hulk, right? The Bannon one was kind of just, like, discarded.
Yeah, that basically let's forget about it and move on, kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Cat Marvel was not terrible. Made over $1 billion. Movie was good. Great prequel to what we've seen. All right.
And again, I didn't say he was terrible. I just said it
No.
didn't do for me. Like same thing as Doctor Strange movie didn't do for me, and I absolutely love Doctor Strange. So it's not like I'm trying to somehow deny some sort of recognition to the movie just because of all that what happened before. I'm just saying that movie didn't do it for me because the hero didn't have any real struggle there. There were some good scenes. Nick Fury was like awesome and stuff like that, but overall as a movie,
Yeah.
even if I really wanted like it, I didn't. Like there's not much I can want to say more. So, like Doctor
Oh.
Strange, well, I really like Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock. I love that actor. I love the game. I love the Marvel character he plays, but a movie, that one in particular, I do not like. Sounds like Iron Man 2 and 3. Like, I like Robert Downey Jr., everybody does, but are those like the best Marvel movies? No.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Haitian Refugee says, get ready for the female Avengers. Jane Foster, Thor, Riri Williams, Iron Man, Carol Danvers, Captain America, Kamala Khan, She-Hulk, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye. It'll be a while before that, I think.
No, actually, he's quite right.
Well, Wookie makes a good point. Natalie Portman's definitely not coming back to play Jane Foster.
No, I'm not talking specifically for Nat. And I messed up there again. So sloppy anyways, I'm just gonna move past this one. But yeah, I'm not talking specifically for Natalie Portman, but they're moving there because why do you think Hawkeye was training his daughter to shoot a bow and arrow? Right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's...
Yeah, she
How do
kind
you
of
think
picked up.
where's that gonna go? And it's not just that, like Iron Man is pretty much announced, and Steve Evans, or Captain America, Iron Man, both of them are gonna be essentially leaving the MCU, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously Iron Man is such a big character in MCU that they're gonna have to do something with that character. Somebody's gonna have to pick the mantle. Obviously in comics as well, Iron Man is a black girl right now, I think.
Yeah, very young too.
Yeah, so and that is just a generic trend. So I think we realistically should be kind of expecting that. And
Yeah,
again,
I
I'm not
just
gonna like try and complain about it. If the movies are good, I
no.
don't care what that character is, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, as long as they don't Ghostbusters it, you know what I mean, where the movie wasn't great, you know. Um, but I'm not too sure what they're going to do with some of the other characters too, because I don't know if you heard, but like Disney's streaming service is going to be doing like a Falcon and Winter Soldier movie, or
Ooh,
not movie show. So you're going to lose those guys too.
ooh, that's actually interesting. Didn't hear
Yeah.
that.
Yep. So it'll be interesting. I mean, they said they wanted to call Phase 4 Marvel Cosmic Universe, and they wanted to focus most of the movies in outer space. So I don't know how much Avengers we're going to get if we get, new characters. But I know that they've still got some Spider-Man stuff on the docket, and that's going to take place on Earth.
Black Panther
So,
made too much money not to
yep,
be made.
yep, they'll make another Black Panther is in the works. So we'll get some stuff, but I don't know how Avengers focused it's going to be.
I would love to see some Illuminati stuff.
Oh, it'd be so great. And we've got like some of that, like Doctor Strange has got another movie coming out, and it'd be
Black
interesting.
Panther.
Yeah, because like Doctor Strange is one of the first ones with Black Bolt to like kind of form that, but we need like Namor to come into it, which is good because he's technically like an X-Men and was part of like Fantastic Four villains when they first came out. So we have like all the pieces there for them to do that.
Yeah, and Namor hates Black Panther, like in that kind of war, like both of those civilizations. So that could be something interesting there.
Yeah,
And
it'd
we
be
messed up
amazing.
again. I need to pick up this thing. It's not good at all.
All right, let's see. Kamala Khan's on the list. Yo, I would love to see a Kamala Khan movie. I love her comic book character.
I I don't know nothing about her comic
Yeah,
character. Honestly, like never read a comic.
yeah, she was just like a
Should
complete
stop.
like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Captain Marvel. What?
Never mind. Carry on.
Oh, sorry. She was just like this like big Captain Marvel fangirl and who had like powers. It was pretty cool. Let's see. What do we got here? Any more questions? Better graphics and sensitivity on iOS compared to Android. Uh, Winter Soldier and Falcon can still appear in movies. Yeah, you're right, So Hive. I guess they still could.
But yeah, of course I could. Why not? I'm gonna stop messing here, and that's it. I am officially mad at myself now.
Yeah, man, get this fight down. Um, Vision and Scarlet Witch also. Yeah, true. Bishop against Human Torch. Yeah, I heard you mention that earlier too. The Bishop versus Havoc. He probably would be a decent matchup for Human Torch. Um, Interesting fight since Bishop benefits off incinerates. Yeah, Phase 4 makes the most sense with the Eternals. I've seen some stuff like fan theories and stuff with that too. Oh yeah, Wookie just said ultimate fangirl. Yeah.
It's like, be quiet, Super. It never happened. I'm gonna cut this bit out. Like, obviously.
Chop this video up. We're just gonna go to the last fight.
Yeah, no, never mind, dude. It's cool.
Yeah. Not a fan of turning my favorite characters into other people for political reasons. Plenty of ways to create good stories with these other folks as new characters. Yeah, I mean that's something that kind of just got like out of hand. One thing was said and it led to another, and like with the climate, it's all like anger and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day,
obviously, I'm not a
it's a
fan of it
movie.
per se as well. Especially like I honestly, and somebody can like get really, really upset when I'm gonna say this. All this gender swapped oceans thing and Ghostbusters and stuff like that, and uh, it does enrage me, and not because I have anything against like women playing that type of characters. Because it feels like robbing from what has been written from original source. Like I just wish they would put in more effort in coming up with new characters. Like why do you want to gender swap Ghostbusters if you can write something different, interesting, and new? Because flat out gender swapping, all that just feels like taking a shortcut. If you complain there's not enough women superheroes, do not kill off all the old men superheroes. You can stop writing about them, kind of retire, whatever, and just make up new female ones. In that sense, I mean, it just feels that it's not a healthy competition anymore. It
It's
feels
just
like it just basically kind of like you're a girl now, you're a girl, you get tits, you die, and there's gonna be a daughter, and everybody all of a sudden has daughters, nieces, nephews. Like, come on, like, why can't there be like, yeah, instead of like Iron Man dying off and there's gonna be somebody else taking the character, why can't there be some sort of Iron Man student that just gets her own comics? You don't release Iron Man comic for a year or 2 or 3 or 5 and release her comics. Put Tony
Yeah.
Stark in it as kind of like side character and let her do her own thing in adventures.
No, it makes sense, man. It's really it kind of is just kind of like lazy writing. Make it easy. Um, oh, Element, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Snow. Element says, good to see someone who still plays with 4 stars.
Thank you, Element Mate. It's actually fun. I do enjoy it. Keeps me on my toes.
All right, Snow just joined the stream. Who's providing the commentary? It's me. Metaphors just posted in the stream for you, Snow.
And you can drop your channel link in there as well again. Or somebody else can.
I'll throw it in there.
Yeah, it's still in the description already, but still.
Yeah, true.
What the hell is that Modok doing?
He's being a Modoc, man. He's the worst. You would think that armor break would affect his ability to auto block, you know?
Yeah, you would. But you shouldn't.
Yeah. The one and only Magneto lover. You're not wrong, Element Man. I love me some Magneto. Chris Brown says they'll always do remakes. It's been going on forever.
I made a strategic mistake here. I normally like to risk it with Thor and go for like chain stand things just because it's fun, but then it's Modok, so yeah.
Yeah, it's always a risk with Modok.
No, it's stupid with Modok. It's a risk with any other champion because Stan might fail. It's stupid to do it against Modok.
Yeah. I hated that D-Gen Modok invariant was a problem for me. Not D-Gen, Starburst, because you use Gulk, and when Face Me's active, if he throws the special one, if you even get hit by a little of it, you're done. It sucks. But Starburst, man, you know?
Use Chorus and Starburst. I did use Chorus or most of Starburst. Just play with 1% health.
Yeah.
I was like, Hakuna Matata, 1% health. Revives are cheaper than health plus anyways.
Oh, yeah. I ended up doing that towards the end. But, like, I did a couple of paths first, and I was like, you know what, this is dumb. I'm just going to boost and go in with Corvus. And we finished it in, like, a day. It was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I absolutely, like, kind of rushed through it all with Corvus as well. Again, like, that's cheating. He was standing there in block for, like, fucking... I'm sorry, for a bloody minute, and then all of a sudden when I charge heavy to make him move, because hitting in him block did nothing, then he starts hitting me.
It's so messed up.
That's nasty as I come. Like,
yeah. I hope so.
Like, again, how long are you going to play that then?
I don't know. But I hope some of these bugs are gone or fixed or whatever.
What is he doing? Like, dude.
Yeah, people have getting them like locked up in a block stance. Video's caught up now on my end. I see it. I gotta click the live button so I'm actually in real time.
Again, like.
Yo, Cole, take it easy, man. He says thanks for the answers in chat, KT. Catch you on the next stream.
All right, thank you, mate. Take it easy. I hope you have a good evening or whatever time is there.
Yeah, Modok is definitely sleeping.
Like, that Modok is just beautifully annoying. It's actually a good AI strategy for them on characters like Modok and such.
Yeah. Real quick, let's see. Eli, welcome to the stream, by the way, and Tom Jarvis as well. I'll get to your question or your statement in a minute. Eli wants to know how to get Tier 4 Mutant fast.
You can't. Like, there is no way to get class-specific catalysts, really. It's always RNG-based.
Yeah.
So how to get Tier 4 Mutant? Well, the sad answer as fast as you can't. You can just gain as many Tier 4 catalysts, like frags and stuff like that, and crystals, and just hope you pull the Mutant.
Yeah, you can up your odds, too, with a little bit, like in the Glory Store, but you're not guaranteed to get that class you want with the, those crystals.
Anything that gets poked.
Yeah. Tom Jarvis, hey KT and Meta, love your streams, keep up the good work. Meta, you may not recognize me, but I used to be in Zova with you. Tom Jarvis, what's your in-game name, man? Because I know it wasn't Tom Jarvis. El Noir, it's me, Metaphors. What's going on, man? Is Modok extra large? Owen Kelland, you would be surprised to know that he is. He's a good extra large bobblehead champ.
No, he isn't.
He's not XL?
He is extra large, but he's not good.
Oh. You tricked me for a sec. I'm like, wait a minute. I could have swore.
Okay, he's not horrible, but honestly, look at him. How can you love something like that? Its own mother wouldn't love him.
Jesus. Oh, poor Modok, man. Oh.
If he would be in the story of Beauty of the Beast, that story would have a completely different ending.
Yeah. Yo, Crisis Atomics, you were in BG2 with me. Yo, man. Well, it's good to see you again. I'm enjoying my break, by the way, in Gold 2. It's been a treat. Let's see. It's a floating commode. He's taking a dump Modoc. Jesus. Oh, he gets so much crap, man. I know he's a giant, like, mechanical organism sitting in a floating chair, but geez, man, he's up on Modoc.
You know
Seriously.
why? I can honestly tell you, I think a large reason why Modo gets so much crap, right?
Yeah.
Is because he not only he looks ugly as they come, probably like the ugliest character in the game. Not only that, he's a cancer of a character in game on defense that many people have gotten face wrecked by, right? Not only
Yeah.
that, those two things, he is also pretty much like the only champion that trash talks in the fight. So if you can dish it, you can take it, right? It's simple as that. If you can dish it, you can take it. If you call me pea brain and all that crap, don't be surprised I call you fat or make some mama jokes.
You know, you know what? That's a fair point. It really is. You can dish it back because he's giving it. Oh God. Oh, Jeff Morris. He takes too much block damage for my liking. Yeah, his block efficiency is not great. But
What do
I
you
mean,
mean
he
not
does have.
great? He doesn't have one.
Yeah, but the
Bro.
auto block is a nice little safeguard. It can be troubling for people, especially on certain nodes like explosive personality. If you don't have like armor break champ, it's a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, now Modok is good defender, like don't get me wrong, like uh-oh. I thought the fight was over. I was like already let go of the phone and I was like, oh whoa.
Oh
Everyone
man.
Lunar says everyone's used to Modok by now. Like you can get used to it, but then you put him on like standing on your node where there's some aggression precision going on, aggression like
Yeah,
cruelty
he
stuff
can
like
still cook you.
like no
He can
matter
still
how
get you.
he's just annoying and the whole animation thing as well is kind of like trippy to play against.
Yeah. Who killed the Thanos? Gustavo. Where? When? Who killed what Thanos? I think all the turtling the AI does now is going to cause timeouts in AW. Haitian, you might not be wrong, man. Especially certain champs, certain fights. I don't know. We'll see. In all reality, though, like other than bosses, KT, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not in top tier wars by any means. But like other than bosses, fights take a minute or less for the most part.
Yeah. As all in top tier wars, especially because this is what you need to look at, right? We do whatever we can to make the fights as short as we can. There's, as an exception, there's only few fights that are consistently long, such as Killmonger and 29 and stuff like that, right? With Magic,
Yeah.
because those are good answers. Aside from that, that is part of our goal as an attacking team to make sure the fights that we face are as quick as easy as they can come. Obviously, we boost up max and stuff like that. Many of the fights are over in like 30 seconds or a minute. Like you hardly go over a minute and a half mark in AW.
Wookie still loves Modoc. He bought a Modork shirt from Lil Joe. Oh, that's funny. I've never
Well,
heard anyone call him Modork.
like, what do you want, a cookie now?
Cookie for Wookie. Come on. Oh man. Oh, let's
Nothing
see.
anyone ever says is gonna make me love the champion. I ranked 5 him because we needed one on defense. Let's get that clear, right?
Yeah. I still like him though. I do. Let's see. Let's see. I think we're all caught up.
And I mean, like, it's not like I don't think he's a horrible champ, but like, let's just guys distinguish the difference, right?
Yeah.
I do not think he's good looking one though.
Whoa, Wookie! It was a $200 shirt. What is that thing made out of? Gold, silk. Holy crap!
$200 shirt.
Jeez, man.
Them Americans.
Dude, I don't buy shirts unless they're on sale for $10 or less. Jeez.
The Jews.
Hey, man, I'm a frugal spender for real.
No. I kid.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. From a ranked down ticket, I had to choose between Drax and Iron Man. Drax is still there. Yeah, OG Iron Man's not really. You don't want him ranked up very far.
What you got on my boy Tony?
Hey, look, that's not a dig, but he's not. He's like out of date, like most of the 2015s. I mean,
What do you mean
Drax
out of
is.
date? He has a mechanical suit of armor. He's like up with the tech.
Oh my God, there's been like 3 suit upgrades since he was released. Um, let's see. I never experienced a rank down ticket before. I
You
wasn't
haven't
playing
experienced
arena
rank
yet.
down ticket before.
Never seen one because I played in 2015, and I played in like a top 20 alliance, and then I quit for a couple years and just came back last year. So I've never seen a rank down ticket.
You know, I actually got quite annoyed with them for the most part, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
explain something why. Uh, because people use them to completely mishape their rosters, and rank down tickets in their essence are something that you use to kind of eliminate your past mistakes, right? And like
Yeah.
when the initial rank down tickets came out, okay, I had like one or something like that I wanted to rank down, and then for most part I looked at my roster and I was like, you know what? No, I'm happy with the champions that I have. Like what am I? And I use at that point I was still doing some arena. You know what I did with my rank down tickets? When I was running my 5 stars in arena, I used that. Oh, and level up was on. Well, basically I just used them for level up event and as an extra refresh in arena. 15, you know, most of them anyways.
That's funny.
Because
Clever. If you didn't need them.
yeah, exactly, kind of like because I was happy with things that I had ranked. Like now, again, like some champs are outdated and aged badly and stuff like that, and obviously I could use some of them, but I just don't think we need rank down tickets in game. Period. We need rank up gems.
Yeah, we definitely do. We're getting more. We're getting another good set of them. I mean, granted, summer 2015, but we got another good set on the way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Y'all think Sim and OG Iron Man are gonna get a buff or another goddamn suit?
There's gonna be another goddamn suit probably.
Probably. Oh man, it's the
Like
route they've been going.
they just carried on with that perfect example with
Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did we really need another Marvel? Like really? Come on, like we have Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and all of those characters are kind of like D to F level characters. Like
Yeah.
you know, like, okay, I'm not gonna be too kind of critical, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I see the as far as the rank and Super says like I didn't even use the last rank down tickets. Don't understand why people want them. The only reason I could see like a rank down ticket being good for me is if I needed to like rank 5 a champ I didn't want at rank 5 for like to make Labyrinth a little cheaper or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that would be the only reason I could potentially see me needing to use one ever because I like my rank ups.
Okay, let me translate that for you. Only reason I would want to rank down ticket if I would mess up and do something stupid, and and that would kind of like help me to rectify my mistake in the game. That is how
Yeah.
I look at them.
Let's see. We're talking about Wookiee's shirt. Yeah, Wookiee, if you're going to Comic Con, man, I want to see this thing because I'm gonna be there, man. I want to see this $200 shirt for real. All right. What new champs do you expect from Endgame since most of the champs should be there? I have my thoughts on it, but go ahead, KT, and then I'll kind of put my 2 cents in what I think we're gonna get.
We might see Ronin, we might see Rescue. Those are one kind of two top picks, I think, Ronin and Rescue.
All right.
Because Rescue was all but announced pretty much when we saw that picture of her and like a new armor kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and Ronin, obviously we all know that's gonna be new in there.
Oh yeah,
So,
he's got to be. He's a definite.
so I think that's who we are gonna have. And here I'm gonna get wrecked in the face.
All right. Since we're getting like an extended event for it too, do you think we'll get more than 2 champs?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got 4 for Endgame, right? It was Corvus, Proxima, Cap, and Iron Man.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get like 3 champs probably.
All right, because I know that they had them on their list and they were still blacked out, but they were with Corvus and Proxima. So I was thinking that we were going to get Ebony Maw and Cull Obsidian as 2 of them,
I
and
am
then
not too sure about them to be honest.
yeah, I'm not 100%, but they were like the thing that Rich the Man does, where he's like picking out Kabam's things, who this could be, who that could be. Just the way it lined up, it kind of looked like it might be eventually they'll be in the game, but I think we'll also get, and I know that we don't need another Thor, but I think we will get Stormbreaker. I mean, he's a completely different Thor character, and his movies are coming to an end.
Actually, that might not be the case because of how popular Ragnarok was.
Yeah,
It might be that Thor is carrying on, and he's gonna be the first like character to move past the movie trilogy and go into like next series.
yeah, maybe.
Because he was essentially pretty much kind of like on his way out, same as Captain America and Iron Man with their trinities concluded. But then Thor Ragnarok just like got all the money.
It did blow up, man. The movie was hysterical.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. But Rescue's another one that they put her in the suit. I know they've trolled people with stuff like that before, but I think it's legit just from Iron Man's monologue as well in the first trailer where he specifically says Rescue. And then we probably won't get it because we got a Spider-Man movie coming up. But Iron Spider was in Infinity War, and he's not going to be in Endgame though. He's dusted now. But we'll probably get a new Spidey for his movie coming out.
I don't think we're gonna get new Spidey.
I honestly I hope not, but I think they will do it.
Hey, what's up, Contest of Noobs? How are you doing, mate?
Yo, noobs and Awesome Emerald. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I'm hoping they do Cullen Maw too. Pepper Potts suit for Endgame. Yeah, that's who Rescue is. Oh, and that's who KT's talking about. But yeah, Noir, it's Pepper Potts in an Iron Man suit. Like, it's a comic thing too. Like, Rescue was part of the comics where Pepper actually took up for a little bit, like an Iron Man suit. Kabam makes a thread on the forums for character wish list just so people ideas. Wish Shipla from Deadpool would eventually be released. Be pretty cool. And some of the X-Force, but they need to come to MCU first. Yep, just came back. Okay, so Yan Ming. So Suicide Mastery will be really useful for Corvus and Ghost and Omega. That why we prioritize to get Suicides? Question mark?
Yep, pretty much. Because Suicides, now there are so many characters that just get miles better with Suicides, like Corvus, Omega, Ghost, to name the few. Obviously, Suicides still forever and ever and always were good with like all the robots and he obliterates through the block. That's cool. Anyways, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, there are more and more characters that can consistently play with Suicides and either become better or at the very least don't really become worse. So, and the extra damage potential just makes such a huge difference when you're playing, when you're clearing content overall. Obviously, there are going to be few pieces of content. Oh, he was unblockable. There are going to be few pieces of content where Suicides are going to disturb you severely, like that Void before. And that's it. I'm just going to take a Ronin for this guy. I'm not going to mess about
it. Just cheese it.
Yeah.
Affliction wants you to know that he's still here and lurking.
Well, thank you, Affliction. That's it. I'm definitely just gonna take in Ronin and cheese it anymore. I have been playing for a while. I clearly can't play. And Quake, I don't know what the bloody hell is happening with Quake now, but it's definitely something is different. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to spend like a full week trying to play her again.
Get her down. Figure the changes out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Noir wants to know, KT, what suggestions do you have for the last boss of Uncollected other than Ronin for easy wins?
Easy clearance, Ronin. Voodoo should be great. Quake, if she was playable as she was before, is awesome. So yeah, Voodoo, Ronin, Quake, but also really good. Loki can absolutely toy with this guy. Anything that nullifies and steals his Cosmic Rod, so most of the Mystic Champions are good. And then yeah, like Ronin and stuff. Because you see that Cosmic Rod thingy, that brown buff on the right side corner? Majority of his abilities kind of stop working if he doesn't have that buff anymore. So you need, like, Loki can steal it and then he can, like, never get it back.
Yeah. What do you take that down with, like a Fate Seal?
Yeah, like Fate Seal or Nullifier, like Buff Steal or something like that. It's just a generic buff you can nullify, but I don't know what is happening with Quake. Honestly, this is annoying.
Yeah, the update's infested with bugs. Awesome Emerald says it's an Nihilist, man, from the negative zone. He has all them bugs.
Dude, this is not how.
Wookie, Nick Fury had synergies, 6 synergies, but Kabam didn't think to test with suicides. Yeah, same thing with like Sinister. They didn't test with suicides, and he was like, 4-star was clearing like Labyrinth Red Hulk in like 30 seconds. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, they don't do enough testing on some of this stuff, man. Rip Nick Fury synergy. Who's with KT1? Scott Robinson names metaphors. There we go. I just posted in.
Really?
Chat.
I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna have to go to forums and rage.
Oh. As if Kabam could test properly for anything. Yeah, Elnor, I think they do like just generic testing with like no or basic masteries, and they're like, all right, we're good to go, maybe. What up, Yeet? How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, what's up, Yeeters? How you doing? One of the OGs.
Yeah, man. I've seen some Yeet vids. Dude's definitely a champ.
Oh yeah. He's like one of the old school kind of guys. Like he had a YouTube channel like years ago. I remember watching him like clear Labyrinth and some other stuff. And
yeah. Yeah, Yan Ming. The Nightcrawler trick, you just watched the video. Nightcrawler trick's not really working consistently right now. And it's a very small percent of the chance I personally get it down. I don't know if you've tried KT since the bugs.
I did it a couple of times, and then a couple of times I failed as well. So it
seems a lot harder.
Yeah. We're not black belt. There's my 4-star Ronin. Wait, is he rank 2? Really?
You're Ronin?
Yeah, I know, rank 3.
Yeah. I got mine at like, I don't even know. Mine's rank 3.
Well, mine is low because I have 5-star rank 3.
Yeah, true. Let's see. If you haven't read the God Butcher series of Thor, that's what we need. I'm definitely going to look into that, Mentor. I love comics.
Yeah, I don't really read comics, though.
Yeah. You can always just go onto like Comics Explained and look up a comic, and you'll get like in 10 minutes you'll know everything about it. It's pretty cool. I think if they would get a Masters player for testing and he could use masteries, they could get down a lot of the bugs.
Well, that's what they started doing with content creator programs.
Yeah.
The problem is they're not even watching their own videos.
Yeah, it's true. But between that and like beta testing and stuff, I don't think enough people really care to do or want to do that stuff anyway. Seems like there's just like a losing of interest in those types of things from the community.
Yeah, I know. I didn't particularly kind of like care about it because I just have a feeling for Kabam that Oscillate node by the way has changed as well. It's no longer safe to throw heavy attacks in their blocks now.
Yeah.
So that changed.
Oh, Scott Robinson for sure. KT is going to be streaming variant. It's definitely one I'm going to watch before I even think about jumping in. KT does. He's going to crush variant with his team.
But anyways, I wanted to say about all the beta testing and those content creator programs. Like, technically, let's say right now I could apply and I could probably get accepted for content creator program, but I don't want to because I don't think it's relevant or important. They only test 4 stars.
Yeah.
And like, okay, fair enough. My channel is kind of based on 4 stars and things like that to show that they can still be used, right? So I might be talking a lot of kind of against myself right now, but come on. If you want to open up and if you want to sell a champion, you need to see that max 5-star, right?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
And so that's one thing, right? And then
gameplay.
And then aside from that, like, you can't use it in any content you haven't beat. You can't use it in like AQs, AWs, stuff like that. But that's also what people want to see, and you need to create some sort of platform. Obviously, if you don't want to, don't do it on live. But when you give these champions to the content creators, give them access to some sort of small beta room where you have these kind of like alliance war map set up where they can take in, like, let's say gives them 5 different maps, right, and let them test those champions in war settings, kind of like thing. Because all that is important in selling a champion. And current videos with just showing what a 4-star can do hardly give you any information on their power scaling in comparison.
Yeah.
Like, we watched Human Torch videos, at least I watched like 1 or 2 of them, and I still don't know how his damage like really scales. Like, I know it's not awful, but whether it's good, because I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's fair too, man. Like if they want to shut like 4 stars out of future content and they want people to get like a realistic look at what a character is going to be, then yeah, I agree. They do need to give out a better version of it for testing and open up more of the game for testing. Because I think one of the last betas was kind of like a joke where they only had like one thing opened up for, you know, the majority of the beta.
Yeah, also, like, I don't really get the impression of Kabam that they are actually kind of interested in listening and like how people actively on it.
Yeah.
So why would you want to like go out of your way to try and test it? Okay, that would be like a good way to get like some extra views and stuff, but aside from that, really, like, do you want to kind of like put in so much effort knowing, like, Brian Grant like released content creator programs video saying, hey, check out Nick Fury, he has this 6 synergies that works with suicides perfect, like, I love him, that's why I'm grinding for him as a 5-star. He's one of the biggest content creator program kind of like guys, right?
Yeah.
And then like he grinds out the champion, and then weeks later I'm going, yeah, you know, that thing about the suicide was actually a bug, but it was how many weeks later, like now, like how many days later? I mean.
Yeah, he did the videos on it and stuff, and that's crazy.
And so, like,
it is.
What's the point of making the video, kind of like thing, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Hinach wants to know what your thoughts on Thing are.
I think he's cool. I think Thing is definitely a cool champ character. I think he's fairly kind of like odd and specific.
Yeah, I think he's got places.
I mean, obviously he's probably the best defender right about now. So let's get that sorted. He's really, really good defender. For attack purposes, he has his immunities that in itself is like really valuable, and his base damage output isn't bad. So I do think he's a good champion. All that crazy number stuff like that is extremely specific, and I don't think that's something people should focus on.
No, it's a tough way to play too.
Yeah. But even without that, he still hits decent, and he has his immunities, so therefore it's decent level of utility. So
the Human Torch synergies are going to up his damage without the cheat death as well. I don't know if you saw those. He got 2 synergies with Torch.
Lunar says, I don't get the impression that Kabam are trying at all. Well, again, they are a very peculiar gaming company that, like, for lack of better words, constantly finds themselves looking extremely incompetent. Dare I say? Because
not wrong.
It's because when you look at the ways I have done some of the things, you must think either they are extremely horrible, like, or they're just extremely incompetent. I often choose to believe kind of the latter one, and I like to tell people they're just messed up.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, this Nick Fury thing, right? If it isn't a gross incompetence, then it's a bloody as shady thing as it possibly anyone can do.
Yeah. I think it's probably a little from column A, a little from column B.
Yeah, because like if they genuinely watched Brian Grant's video and is like, oh yeah, that's actually a bug, but let's not tell anybody until everybody buys his crystals and grind him up in an arena, and then fix him.
It feels like every month. It feels like every month, man.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, it's either one or another. Either they are extremely incompetent, like, we're gonna ban 4-stars from Act 6, there's massive outrage, people are really, really mad, the next day offer, like, here is $100 4-star rank gem crystal, kind of like thing. It's either they're really a bunch of a-holes or they're extremely incompetent.
Dude, that was an insanely incredible, like, situation. Oh, it was nuts.
People saw that and went like, really, come on, really? It's like, really?
Yeah.
What is the suicides bug? to be fair, like I'm not even that certain it was a bug. I think somebody made a video about it. It looked too good and they nerfed it, but whatever. Basically, it was that Nick Fury had a synergy where once a fight he can shrug off a debuff and heal for X amount. And it worked with both suicides, so it removed poison and bleed, and you got your 2 heals off, and that heal was active buff, so let's say Voodoo can extend it, and Hyperion could extend it, and things like that. So, after the character has been out for a while already, they, well, kind of changed it. So now it only removes 1 of the suicides, and it's always only the bleed for whatever reason. And also... Oh my god, I'm messing up. And also, it's a passive heal now, so all those champions can't interact with it anymore. Which in itself wouldn't be a horrible thing, like. But...
I'll tell you what, too, man. Why I think that whole thing is kind of BS, because, like, if you read a node like Pilfer, and it's like a buff, like meaning 1 buff activated, has a chance to be pilfered, and X power gained by the defender. Well, if more than 1 buff are initiated at the exact same time, even at the start of a fight, it gets rid of all. So, like,
masochism.
I just think that's how the interaction happens.
Yeah, masochism.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
activate Voodoo poisons, and if you have 20 stacks of Lois, all 20 poisons are gone.
Yeah. It's just that's how the interaction's always kind of been. So if they're going to change Fury's ability like that, they should change exactly how Pilfer and stuff like that work, and masochism.
Masochism, buffet, all of that stuff. But
it's just crazy.
Because they are our favorite gaming company.
Yeah. I'd hate to do it to you though, KT. I do have to get ready.
That's cool, man. I'm going to be finishing up soon after this path anyway, so...
All right, I appreciate you having me on, man. I really do, being your first guest on the show.
It's alright, dude. You were awesome. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. It was definitely stream lasted for a while as well. Actually, how your Skype? Oh, so we're going for 3.5 hours. So yeah, we're gonna go on for a tiny bit more, and I'm gonna finish this path, and I need to join AQ. Oops, I'm late for AQ. Somebody's gonna be mad at me.
All right, yeah, man. Great stream. Chat, take it easy, guys. Been fun talking to all of you.
Alright, so once again, thank you very much, Metaphors, for coming in and hanging with us in the chat. So we're going to be finishing the stream soon. We're going to finish up the path here and then see what you're doing. Now I feel that now I'm going to have to catch up with the chat myself. You guys, please don't start spamming anything, okay? Like, deal? No spam. Finally with Brute. Yeah, that guy was an a-hole. I didn't expect, like, with Suicide it was harder than it should have been. What's better overall, Torch or the Thing? You think I'm kind of torn in that answer, because visually I like Torch better, and I like his animations better, and I like the comic character better. But in game, I think Thing is something that's gonna give more value. Possibly. I mean, like, we haven't really seen what Torch is exactly about. That is code for spam away. Don't you guys, do not. Recently pulled 5-star Ghost. Help me beat him, although I had to learn how. Yeah, Ghost is awesome against everything, pretty much. Once you learn how to play Ghost, dude, you're kind of like balling. I made a mistake there, but and since that, whatever, let's go. But yeah, I think Thing is a better champion. Six-star Mordo isn't like the most horrible pull though, is it? Uh-oh. He messed up like a bad. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be done playing this past the time I can play decently. So for the overall game, well, you lean towards the thing right now. Yeah, overall I think thing is better. Oh yeah, I would be disappointed as well if it rolls over Cap Infinity, because Cap is cool. But yeah, I think thing is better than Human Torch, currently anyways. But then again, I haven't seen much of the guy, so who knows. Well, let's hope that these few level 1s are gonna be enough. Although we can try and push to level 2s. You're in love with Cap Infinity War, he's awesome. Oh, definitely me too. When I do my 4-star things, I use him so often as well. He's really, really cool character to have. I like the biggest thing about Captain Infinity War that I do enjoy is that you can like kind of tune and adjust him kind of like what you need. It's kind of like changing his it's kind of quirky and unique thing he can do. Anyways, did we do these ones? I think we did these ones. And then I need to go to do my IQ, but yeah, so this is done. Anyways, I think that's gonna be about it for the stream. It's already getting quite late. It's past 11 p.m. here now. So thank you very much everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you Super, Chris Brown and Lou for all the generous donations. You guys have definitely been amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who hung out here. Wait, I just remembered that we could potentially go and raid somebody if anyone is live. So, have the Droker, and I think that's about it. So let's go and have some fun with Droker. Right? So for everybody who is in the chat, new Droker, I think he has recently started streaming. He has a small channel, but it's quite enjoyable. Also, he is kind of like just now pushing through content, so there's going to be a lot of like Act 3, 4 and kind of smaller account gameplay, which is always refreshing to see. So let me just post a link to Droker's livestream, and if you can all go in and surprise him with a nice KT bomb or something of the sorts. So here we go, Droker channel. Kate. Okay. And yeah, so aside from that, thank you very much for hanging out with me. You guys have been an absolute blast. Thanks you Metaphors again for coming in and helping me out with the chat. He definitely was kept busy all night, so I'm gonna see you guys next time, and meanwhile you guys still can catch me on Droker stream for a bit, because I'll be hopping on there for a while. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please do leave a like, share it, subscribe it, and all that other nice stuff. And I'm gonna see you guys next time.